It was muted. All right.
Go ahead, bro.
I was gonna do that again. It was muted.
Salakia, yo.
It's all good.
Salakia.
But like I said, we're the Hebrew Israelites. We come to preach the downfall of America and to tell the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans that your true nationality is that you are a Hebrew Israelite according to the Bible. But before that, again, we want to give all praises and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kodash.
All right, that is the Heavenly Father, who the world calls God, and His Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ in the ancient Hebrew. I'm going to give double honors to the elders and apostles from Apostle R on down. Peace, blessings, salutations to the elect. So we out here another day doing the work of the Lord. All right, doing the work of the evangelist, the ministry. All right, how you doing, brother? You know, and we're going to spark off with me and the bro just having a quick little dialogue. You know, about how there's some brothers in this truth, man, that are kind of faltering or wavering, if you will, between being in the world and being in the truth. All right, and the scriptures clearly say that the Most High doesn't deal with anyone who is lukewarm.
God.
All right, the Most High would rather you either be hot in the spirit or cold in the flesh, man. You know, so you have to choose what path you want to go down, because you can't go down either path. All right, you can't straddle the fence, because if you straddle the fence, you're going to end up getting cut, man. When you get cut, you're going to bleed out and you're going to die, man. So you have to be built on a strong foundation in this truth in order to endure, because what happens in this world, right, is there's strong winds, tempests, and storms.
Good, I got
and
you.
There's a lot of temptation and affliction, like I said, that comes like in the metaphorically like a storm, right, like a hurricane. And only a house that's built on a strong foundation is going to withstand that storm. That's why when you have homes that are built in hurricane cities and locations, they have to be built, usually they have to be built above ground. They have to be built on a strong, solid cement foundation. All right, it can't be built on wood or mud or dirt, because they're gonna fall. Got it?
It's Matthew 7:24. It says, therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man which built his house upon a rock. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock. You know, the rock not only representing a strong foundation, strength, but it represents Yahushai, man.
God. Because Yahushai is that what? That great millstone.
That chief cornerstone.
Exactly. You know, a strong, powerful stone that can withstand many endeavors. So we have to liken ourselves into that rock and that foundation that we build upon, right? And it first and foremost starts with the fear of Yahweh. All right. And then it trickles down from that fear. It trickles down into what? Obedience and consistency. Because first you have to fear the Most High. And then when you fear the Most High, what? You then accept His Son, which He sent, which is Yahushai. And when you accept Yahushai, you do as Yahushai taught, which is Yahushai taught us to ultimately keep the law, statutes, and commandments, but most importantly, to move in righteousness and faith. All right, move uprightly. All right, use wisdom. Apply knowledge, because knowledge without application is dead. All right, it's meaningless. It's nothing. Right. James said that be doers of the word, not hearers only. Because what good is it to you if you're just a hearer? You're nothing but a parrot. All right, you're just a cheerleader. I call them cheerleader Israelites. All right, Israelites that hop on the comment boards, hop on the lives, on social media, and they support and show it. And hey, I love what y'all brothers doing. Or you ridicule and scoff and mock, but you have no works. And you don't even I don't even want to say keep the law, but you don't even uphold the law. You don't even exercise the law, I should say. You guys do whatever you want. And, to circle back to the point, which is having that strong foundation, is that a lot of guys, man, when they come into this truth, they hold on to that old man, right? And that old man of who you were when you were in the world. When you don't put that man to death, you don't put that man down into the grave, what happens is he starts to creep up, right? But you see it in certain movies, right? It happened in that movie Get Out was an example of how you take the conscience of the body, the person who lived there, you put a new conscience in it, and if you didn't kill that person, he was in a sunken place, but now he keeps trying to come and take over the body again, right? Or there was another movie with the dude Ryan Gosling was in it. I think it was called. What was that movie where he basically was a billionaire and he was dying of cancer, and what he did was he paid somebody to transfer his consciousness into a new body. I think, you know. But what happened was the memories of the old person because he didn't kill him. And that's likened to that old man, that person you were in the world. If you don't put him to bed, man, you don't put him to rest, he's gonna creep up and establish and try to come back out. You know, so if you were in the world, right, and you were hanging around, let's say you were in the world, you was a robber, you was a thief, you was a drug dealer, whatever, you was in the streets, right, to keep it simple. And you come into the truth, and you still in the same place. You still in the hood, you still hanging around the same niggas. Well, what you think they gonna do? Yo, man, I got lick. Yo, bro, look, yo, I got this lick, man, yo, need you, bro, with quick low, 500 a piece, bro, yo. You like, damn, I'm hurting right now, man. I'm fucking hurting. The Lord, this opportunity has presented itself. All right, yo, one more time ain't gonna hurt. The next thing you know, your spirit starts to waver. You ain't watching lessons no more. You ain't really praying to the Lord. You not going to camp. Then you fall out or whatever, and then you trying to come back in. And you kind of just bouncing back and forth because what you see the men that are doing the work, you see the great men that are putting forth the effort and actually making something of themselves. And believe it or not, a lot of brothers that have been doing this work for 5-10 years, they've grown a lot, man. A lot of brothers that started excelling in their personal lives. You know, the Most High really starting to bless brothers, man. Because what? Because these men were consistent. They were disciplined. They were obedient. And they put the Most High first, so therefore what? The Most High said, all right, I'm gonna bless you. I'm gonna give you here. Here's a little better paying job. Here, move out the hood. You move into a little better neighborhood. And I know you got kids. You want to get your kids to a better school or whatever. Here, move out that neighborhood. Go over here.
And that's what the Lord will do, man. If you consistent, like the brother's saying, for him, hey, the Lord gonna work for you, man. You work for the Lord will work for you. All right, the Lord ain't a man ain't a power to. You do all the work and everything he requires of you, and then he gives you no reward. The Lord gonna reward you for your works. So if you're a brother who's been in this work and you feel like you ain't getting no reward, well then you gotta question yourself, man. Why is the Lord feeling like he not rewarding you? Is it something you're doing behind closed doors that the world can't see? All right, it's something obviously. All right, why are you not progressing? Why are you staying stagnant in the world and in the truth? All right, it's because you're not doing something right, man.
Got something for you, brother.
You're not even making an effort to correct yourself or better yourself. You know, you got guys who like 30 years old, man, and that they never sought to get a higher education. When I say higher education, I mean like, yo, you had all this time. Why you ain't go to that trade school? Why you ain't go take that 6-month certification class and you come out with a skill and a license and you can make $25 an hour. But you okay with working at Wendy's. But then you always complaining about being broke, living in the hood, having no money. But you ain't really putting the effort in. You do the work maybe 1 hour, 2 hours out of the day. What are you doing the other 22 hours, man? You sleeping 10 hours, you sleeping too much, man. Granted, get your sleep. But when you up, you gotta be putting in work. You gotta do the Lord's work. What we say? You gotta do the work, go to work, put in work, man. Lord, money, muscles, all right? And in that order. All right, focus on the Lord that's doing the work. All right, going to work, focusing on your money, trying to make your money better yourself. And then you putting in work, man, you getting in the gym. Focusing on your physical health. Focusing on your physical health is equal to focusing on your mental health, man. As men, we go to the gym for mental health first, and then just getting fit and in shape is a side effect. You know? Eating healthy for our mental health. We do those things to better the spirit, bro.
I got a precept.
Matter of fact, let me finish this.
Go ahead, brother. Yep.
It's Matthew 7:20.
Yes, sir, brother. Yes, we are, brother. You are too.
You are too.
There you go. He said, "Are we Hebrew Israelites and we believe that Christ died for our sins?"
Absolutely, right. Dude, he died for your sins too, man.
No, that's what he said. He said, "I believe that Christ died for our sins." No, because he was speaking out of his breath. You can't really
Yeah, JC.
Yeah, I heard him say, he said, yo, Hebrew Israelites? It's like, yeah, you are too. He's like, yeah, I believe that. He's like, yeah, I believe Christ died for our sins. And I was like, yeah, brother, that's as you should. You know?
You said you had something, right, brother?
He got something first, though.
It's Matthew 7:26. It says, and everyone that heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them not shall be likened unto a foolish man which buildeth his rock of his house upon the sand, and the rains descended and the floods came and the winds blew and beat upon that house and it fell, and great was the fall of it.
Because that sandy foundation, when it gets wet, all right, it crumbles, all right, it turns soft. All right, sand itself is not even solid when it's dry. So you need a solid foundation that no matter what, it's going to hold up. Like even concrete is not even really solid, but it's more solid than sand.
They dig down to the rock bed underneath the sand, and then they put down the concrete to hold the sand on top as a weight to hold it in place, to stabilize it, but it ain't gonna keep the foundation.
So just the land back, man, hearing the words and not doing them, like the scripture said, applies to not only doing the work, but in life, as the brother said. You know, it goes back to the one scripture, he that hath no rule over his own spirit.
It's like a city broken down with no walls.
Yeah,
right?
that's right.
You're easily overtaken. Right. In the ancient world, a city that didn't have walls was susceptible to overtaking and attack. You know, so that's why everyone built their cities upon a strong foundation. If there was a wise architect, he would build his city and he would build boroughs and a bridge to separate the land from the city, and then build high walls.
No, I don't believe that, sir. I believe the right-handed, left-handed, left-handed. All right. Yo, I like what you said, brother, because at the end of the day, our bodies are a temple, right? But if we build our bodies up, or we build our faith up, you know, through the full armor of Yahweh Shinal Shah, it cannot be easily taken. But a person that's not constantly putting on that armor, polishing their armor, and building themselves up, it's easily taken by the devil. Like you were saying earlier about how you could be surrounded around darkness and people around you from your old life pull you back into that old life.
Hey, what brothers don't get, what brothers don't get when they come into this truth, man, the scriptures tell you about this shit, man. That's why the scriptures say, with all things get understanding, man. You gotta fucking understand what type of fight and battle you in. Ephesians tell you this ain't a flesh and blood battle. It's a principality of spiritual wickedness in high places. So every day, when you come into this truth, once you come into this truth, you then entered into a new world. Now the demons know who you are, all right, and now they trying to come get your ass, man. So the reason why you got to get them demons and how you keep them demons off you is by putting on the whole armor. How you do that? All right, by going to the scriptures, reading the scriptures, all right, staying in tune, be around brothers, like-minded brothers, so they keep you in the spirit, man. All right, a brotherhood is important in this walk, in this ministry, man. All right, and then you watching videos, you staying in like mind, you're also eating good, because a big thing about being spiritual is what you consume in your body, man. That's why the scriptures gives you a Levitical law on what you can consume and not consume. If that wasn't important, the Lord would have just said eat whatever and not give us no dietary law. Actually, but that's important, man.
To add on to what you just said, brother, that was beautiful. You're right, because they even said what you eat can throw off chemical imbalances in your brain. And the spiritual, everything happens in the spiritual person. So if you eat in certain things that are defiling your body, like for example, we talked about it before, the itis. Itis is not a good thing.
No, it's not.
When you get the itis, your body is trying to shut down.
It's inflamed.
It's inflamed, so it's trying to shut down so it can process the food out. That's the same thing in the spirit. You eat something that's wrong, if you catching the itis, it's going to have your mind thinking. In other words, your body will be breaking down. You might get tired, lazy. You might not want to go out in the highways and hedges. You might not want to read the scriptures. You might not want to break bread with the brothers because you so focused on other things, man. But if you constantly do good upon thyself, right? In all ways, metaphysics, mentally, spiritually, and physically, you always going to be abounding. You're always going to be moving forward, right? But when you start making mistakes and not feeding the body the right way, feeding the flesh, the body, feeding the spirit, right, and feeding the mind the right way, guess what? Things tend to break down. Meaning also goes back into what? If things break down, what happens? If you're weak, you're susceptible to what? Attack. You're susceptible to be destroyed.
Hey, what brothers got to understand is that this ain't a thing in your walk where, see, brothers think that, I don't feel like doing this. I'm going to do a video or be in the spirit when I feel like it. Nah, a brother got to be disciplined. You might not feel like fucking doing a video. You still got to do it, man. You might not feel like coming out to the highways and byways, but you still got to do it. All right? Brothers got to get out of that mind frame of, I'm going to only do it when I feel like it. Well, if you, that's living off the flesh. Because your body really never gonna want to feel like you. You gotta push yourself in your mind, man. That's why the scriptures say the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. If you rely on the flesh, you'll never get shit done. You gotta rely on the spirit to get shit done, man. Hey, kings and gods and real men that are successful, they operate off of discipline and regiments, man. So if you got a regiment every day, you should be reading 2-3 pages a day. You should be watching 2-3 videos a day. That's gonna keep you in the spirit. That's gonna keep you in the mind frame, man.
You can break it up throughout the day. That's gonna keep you in the spirit. So if you got 3 videos that you need to queue, watch one in the morning, watch one midday, watch one in the evening.
Exactly.
It's keeping you in the spirit throughout the day.
And if you're watching a long, Salaki, bro. If you're watching a long one, like a camp, the elders or one of the other camps, then you could split it into parts, you know? Listen to it while you're riding in your car to work.
Exactly. You got earpods, throw your earpods in.
Come on.
Every brother should have YouTube Premium. Fuck all that.
No ads, no
YouTube
ads.
Premium, you can lock your phone, put it in your
Yeah,
pocket,
yeah.
and earpods, and you can be moving around.
Yeah.
And bro, it's fucking like $10 a month.
I was gonna say this,
You
brother.
can spend $50, $100 a month on liquor.
Yeah, real shit though. You're right. You're right though.
Lakama took it out of my took the words out of my mouth. What I was gonna say is it's been times that I never even watched an entire video. I never even watched certain brothers' entire videos. I'll watch like the first 10 minutes to get the understanding of what the video is about. And if I already know what it is, or he dropped precepts, I go back and read the precepts and I'll digest it my own way. And I got the message for the day. All right, I see what the brother, because a lot of brothers will expound on their message. They'll talk about what they want to talk about, then expound to get better understanding. I would say it's Israelite 101 for dummies, which is not a bad thing. You got to break it down. You got to break it down to your audience like they don't know anything. But brothers that been in it for a little while, I go start watching the brother lesson, and he might drop 3 or 4 precepts. Oh, he talking about this. I remember that. Dang, I ain't read this in a while. You know what, brother Tawada, and I go read the scripture over, and then I'll have it in my head what the message is supposed to be.
You know, also, and brothers, what I do now, which is pretty awesome, I get on a train now and go to work. That's a perfect time to get into the scripture. The whole train ride, you can knock down chapter 2 or 3. It's dope, that shit. Very, very soothing and comfortable shit.
Oh, that's lit. I think that shit
all day at work, bro.
That's a trainer?
Yeah.
I can't.
I be in the trucks over there.
I'm moving and talking to people all day. I can't.
I'm in between.
You're like chauffeur, so you can
And brothers gotta also understand. You gotta, when you come in this truth, man, this is the most precious thing to you, or it should be. So that this should be the thing that you put first before anything, man. All right, you gotta make time. So say you sleep 6 to 8 hours. Say you work 8 to 10. You still got 6 hours at least of your free time. You work out an hour. You got 5 hours of maneuvers, 5 to 6 hours to maneuver in your everyday life. You better put an hour or 2 towards the Lord, man. That's what you gotta fucking do as a man, bro. You gotta be structured. You gotta be fucking disciplined, man. Go to bed at 10. Go to bed at 10. Wake up at 5. Or go to bed at 11. Wake up at 6. Whatever. Wake up earlier in the morning, man. As you're a man, you should be fucking sleeping in, bro. You got shit to do. Man, as a man, you got shit to do, man. You gotta go to bed. Wake up early. What are you up at after 12 for? What are you doing? You're not doing shit.
You know what?
You wasting time. That's time you could have slept, and you got up 5 or 6 and attacked the day, man.
Yo, you got to be to work at 9, right? Hypothetically, right? It take you an hour. Let's say it take you 30 minutes to get ready, 20 minutes to get to work. Don't wake up at 7:45. Don't wake up at 8. You got the Shabbat to sleep in. Like today, I slept my ass up.
You know how people mad at me? Bro, I got out of work. I got out of work yesterday at 5 o'clock. The Shabbat was at 5:55, 5:54. Man, I got home, ate something, and passed out. I'm talking about I slept all night.
And you feel good about it.
From like 6 o'clock, from like 6:30 till then I wound up waking at like 3. I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Because I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning because I went to sleep so early. I woke up like, damn.
You know what they say, the Shabbat is for the man, not the man for Shabbat.
Exactly,
bro. The
bro.
Shabbat was made for man.
To calm your way, cause that's why we had a rest day. Cause we used to go fucking ham all week. We be fucking going ham, so Lord was like, all right, look, y'all, but we're gonna give y'all a day where you just don't do shit, man. Just relax. Because we was doing shit all 6 days.
Right.
We wasn't sitting around, laying around the crib, chilling, waiting for shit to happen. We was out in the field all the time, man.
I'm not even on no fucking, almost some funny shit right now. We used to go ham in the world, now we go lamb.
Now we go lamb.
Hey, man.
Oh, now we go land.
That's
I like that.
That's why going ham and shit. That's why land back.
Con.
We going lamb.
Because it's piggyback in the world.
The point is, hey, I got a lot of my structure and discipline. I know brothers play sports growing up. All right, in America and Babylon, all right, the sporting culture world does teach men discipline and teamwork and communication and hardship.
That's why
one
kids
thing,
need to be in
one thing I learned as an athlete growing up is that time is an important thing. It's a punctuality thing. So when you was on time, you was late. So that's why I'm always 15, 20 minutes early to everything I do in life, because that's just something I learned as a young kid growing up, being in the sporting culture, man. All right, you can equate this shit to the truth, man. All right, you know you got camp, or you know you got a lesson, you should be doing it. You should be at camp a little earlier. You should be doing your life got to be structured, man. See why brothers fall out is because they don't have no regimen. They don't got no structure. They kind of waking up and like, well, I could do this today. Tomorrow I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm when I wake up, I'll figure it out. If you living your life like that, you're bound to fall out, man. Yeah. Because you have nothing that's guiding you and keeping you on that straight path.
You'll never be successful.
And if I may add, brother, like if you got brothers around you, or you listening to like, it goes back to being a doer of the word. If you listen to 1,000 videos a day, but not finding any way to apply any of those what you learn into your personal life, then you're just wasting your time.
That's a
Because it's a process, but you should be doing a little something every day to apply what you learn. Like you can pick out a scripture that most stuck out to you and apply that to your life.
Well,
you know what I mean? To the best of your ability.
I like it, brother. That's why it's important too. Like, you don't have to watch every brother's video. Exactly. Right? You know what I mean? Like, that's the beauty of the camps and the brothers, is that there's so many different spirits. Different brothers have different niches that they go into. Different brothers have certain directions that they go into, and every man is different. This brother may benefit from watching all type of like history type of videos. This brother may get into like a lot of faith type stuff. You know what I mean? This brother might get into personal development. Yeah. And as you go through it, you find certain brothers. Like, I got maybe 3-4 brothers that I watch consistently. Because I know every time they drop something, it's on the lines of where I'm moving in the spirit. And then every so often a video will pop up, brother will send something in the chat, and there'll be a specific topic to watch that joint. But other than that, it's usually the elder apostle videos, and then these like little few brothers that it keeps, the brother said. So I'm watching maybe 3 videos a day, but those 3 videos are literally on point of where I'm moving. So when I read it, I'm getting edified. Now I go, all right, let me try to apply this. Let me try to apply that instead of just consume with no structure.
I was gonna say to what like Amal was saying. A brother that's sitting here watching videos all day ain't really doing God. Yeah. And the reason why I say that, and just adding on to what y'all saying, is because, like the brother said, you can, it says seek wisdom, right? But what? Understanding. Exactly. How can you get the understanding of the wisdom if you're not living it in your life? If you're sitting behind a computer screen all damn day, and all you're doing is watching it, you're absorbing wisdom, but you're not getting a full understanding of what these brothers are talking about because they've lived it. Right. They've been in it. Now, if you're not going out on the highways and hedges, or just going out in the world and getting normal life, and you're not applying the scriptures, you're not learning anything.
You're not going to get any experiences.
You're not getting any experience.
And become
experiences with, you know,
experiences and teachers.
What they say,
greatest teacher.
Repetition is the father of skill, right?
And repetition comes from experience.
And repetition comes from experience.
Why do you think in video?
Experience.
Why do you think exactly? Why do you think that in video games, right? The way you level up is by what? Getting experience points. By what? Fighting, whatever. If it's a fighting or a shooting game, by getting kills or, you know, fighting monsters over and over. They call it what? Grinding. Right. They call that grinding. And you're getting experience, and you're leveling up, and you're getting stronger, and you're growing. So as a man, solo leveling. You know what I mean? You have to get out there and you have to get experiences in order to grow in the truth.
You gotta leave your house.
You gotta leave your house, bro. You gotta do shit.
You gotta take chances, man. You gotta take risks.
You can't just. That's why, like, you can't just do this work. That's why the Lord says a false balance is an abomination. Yeah. Like, you just
it says too much is weariness of the flesh.
You just consuming. You just watching videos all day, 8 hours a day, just sitting in the crib. What experience? Bro, go.
Yeah, you're not getting experience from that shit.
Go to work. Go get a job, or go take a. I don't know. Like, find some shit.
Get outside.
To add to what you're saying, brother, how can you actually show full proof of your measure, right? Because what is faith, right? Faith is also action.
Yeah, action. It's action.
So if I'm behind a computer screen all damn day, just absorbing, now I get it. I'm not saying brothers not supposed to be in the scriptures. We supposed to our daily
Get some headphones.
Yeah, I'm not saying your ears. I'm not saying. But look, but the reason why I said that you're not showing any faith is because you might be showing faith by reading and watching, right? But then walk down the street, live by faith.
Exactly.
You gotta live by your faith.
Right,
So
right.
I believe that the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai got angels encamped around me right now. I'm going to prove that by walking down this street fearless, and I'm going to apply the wisdom and knowledge that I've gotten from the scriptures in everything that I do. So I'm having a conversation with an Edomite, right? The Lord tells me be at peace with all men, if possible. So I'm gonna sit here, and just because I know this goddamn devil, I'm not gonna be out here this goddamn devil. I'm like, hey, what's going on, man? How you doing? Until he shows his fucking fangs. Now, will I ever trust Esau? No. But the Lord told me not to trust Esau. Right? I'm showing forth my faith by being able to walk behind enemy lines and be a light upon the earth. Right? So when people see me, what's your faith? What I tell the world, and I do this, my job, main reason because I'm supposed to be at work right now. They allowed me to get off at a certain time every day so I can come to camp because I told them I was Jewish. I said I'm Jewish. I go down to my synagogue on Saturdays.
Keep it simple.
Kept it simple. They said, nope, this is what I do.
As soon as you try to say, I'm a Hebrew Israelite, you're cooked, bro.
But guess what?
That's the whole point of using the world, don't abuse the world.
Yeah. Walk
cooked,
circumspectly, man.
So
Apply the scriptures.
That's why Paul got away from getting them stripes when he said he's a Roman citizen.
Bro, I work in the healthcare industry. You know, they be like, yeah, you need to have this shot and this shot. How do you think I don't have to do none of that? Oh, I'm Jewish. Yeah, it's ingredients and it's against the faith, and they leave me the fuck alone. Okay,
Con.
that's exemption.
But guess what?
I can't say I'm an Israelite. And they be like, nah,
but guess
bro,
what?
come on.
But that's also showing your faith that the Lord is going to deliver you, right? You're going to make your enemies at peace with you,
Right.
You're being prudent, you're being circumspect. You're applying the knowledge, right? And showing understanding of what the Lord has taught us through the scriptures and the apostles, because remember, we taught by men,
Right.
But this is how you show it. But if you're behind your damn computer screen all damn day and you just trolling, but what about this stuff?
You're never putting your faith to test.
How you
putting
testing
it
it?
to test.
What the fuck?
Exactly.
Bro,
Fine.
have you
What
been
else?
out on the streets? Have you presented your body as a living sacrifice?
Exactly.
Right?
Because you can read all that shit all day, sit, study 8, 10 hours. A cop come pull you over. He might have did it unjustly, but now you bucking up against him. But the scriptures say to agree with the adversary. So you did all that reading, and now here come your testing point, and you fail. Because why? Because you ain't getting no experience. So when the pressure come, you fold because you ain't putting yourself in experienced situations.
He didn't take no notes.
You don't know how to
He didn't take no notes.
communicate. You don't know how to communicate.
You gotta take-
never
you
go
got-
out there
Yeah.
and communicate.
Exactly.
So
You
then
gotta
when the
take-
cop come, you like, and then the cop like, man, shut your ass up. Take this ticket.
Yeah.
Arguing with him, he going back and forth.
Yeah.
Now he tased your ass, put you in cuffs, and put you in the back of the joint. 'Cause that's what he really want to do.
Yeah,
He really trying to get you to tick, to get you to snap out, so he can put your ass in the back.
I got something for you.
Oh.
I got something for you. Oh, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. You got it.
Go ahead.
All right, I got a slab. You got something quick?
No, I was gonna
it's
go
all in the
down.
spirit, man.
I got like 4 or 5 scriptures.
All right.
You got it,
Romans
bro.
13, starting at the top. Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers. For
Come.
there is no power but of Yahweh. The powers that be are ordained of Yahweh. Whosoever therefore resisteth the power, resisteth the ordinance of Yahweh, and they that resist shall receive them to themselves damnation. And that goes for Esau as well. The Lord God set up right now that it's unwise to go against Esau when they come over, obeyed by the adversary. It says, for the rulers are not a terror of good works, but the evil. Wilt thou then not be afraid of the power? Do that which is good, and thou shalt have praise of the same.
Come.
Hey, you just have to do what's right. Bro. Follow the spirit, not the flesh. This is simple, man. You got two. Usually, when you're faced with 2 choices, man, you have choice that you know in the spirit. This is the way I need to go. And then you got
I know. I know.
Then you got a choice in the flesh that you know like, this is fucked up. If the flesh is strong, bro. The flesh is like, yo, man, but this feel good though, bro. Yo.
Down to like, I was gonna go down to like,
The
talk about
spirit,
your
like,
shot that you
the
put
spirit
off
just
the
like,
shit in
look,
the old
man,
conversation.
It's the right way to go, man.
I was gonna go down to
where you wanna
23, so
But that flesh is
I got 17 to 23, about 6, 7 scriptures.
I got
So,
you know what,
whenever-
brothers?
let
To
me know when to
apply
bring it
wisdom, I got a testimony. You know what I do when I get pulled over? I shoot the shit.
like a cigar
Man,
or something, right?
I didn't distract this cop
Right.
so much about football and what team you like and who you think will win next. Next thing you know, we're gonna run your tags, and if you're good, just go ahead, all right, all right.
That's how we do it, bro.
Next thing you know, the cop leaning his hand on my door, like, yeah. So what do you think, too?
Yeah,
First of all,
that's how
especially
it be, bro.
Especially in
Yeah.
Philly. All you gotta do is
wise.
talk about the three major sports, bro. All you gotta talk about is basketball, football, or baseball. When it's baseball season, yo, man, you see us, man, we might be in the NL this year. You know, man, dude, man, did you see Harper the other day? Bro, hit a 3 RBIs? Man, I know. Mind you, I got Bleacher Report, so that shit.
Cop be like, yeah, man, you're good. Just slow down, man.
Oh,
Even
slow
better.
down.
Even better. He'll run your tag, which happens. He'll run your tag, and what's the worst thing you shouldn't have is registration.
Yeah.
So boom, he run your tag. You such a cool guy because you're playing by the rule, by the game. Bull go, hey, yo, your registration's a little hit. Hey, man, get that taken care of
Like,
tomorrow.
No. I had a cop.
Yo, he be like,
Yo,
damn,
Con,
man.
yo,
I just
had that happen on the phone.
Yo, that's a good testimony because I had a cop pull me over, and then run me. I'm thinking I'm all good. He come back, your registration expired. I was like, he's like, look, that's what I'm gonna do. You got 10 minutes to get it done right now. Go online, such. I run online.
Yeah, boom.
Yo,
Download.
man,
Look,
that's
hey,
the
brothers
Lord.
giving all their testimonies.
That's the Lord. That's
He
the
like,
Lord.
show me it's done. I said, dude, all right, go ahead, man.
Yeah, bro.
He just wanted me. Mind, it was like what, $34.99, something like that.
That's the Lord, ultimately, because we living by the scriptures. I done had the same situation them two brothers had. I called this brother. But I don't even got my license. Cop pulled me over because of no registration. All right, now he's supposed to tack another year on every time you don't got a license. All right, but I'm talking. I agree with him right away. I was like, listen. I don't got my license or nothing like that. I was honest with him. Talked to him straight up. We talking. He's like, listen, because you were honest. You didn't lie to me. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just give you a fine for the registration, but I'm not gonna tack another year on the license.
Right.
That's all the Lord, man. That's all the Lord.
One more
bro.
time then. One more time.
Yeah.
Romans 13, 1 and 2. Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers. For there is no power but of Yahweh. And the powers that be are ordained by Yahweh.
So basically, what it's saying is all powers are subject unto Yahweh because He's the one who bestowed the power on the earth and to all the kings in all jurisdictions. Anyway, so as long as you worship Yahweh Bashim Al Shah the right way, He can sit here and make anything happen because all the powers on the left hand and right hand side, have to report to Him. Period. Period.
Verse 2. Whosoever therefore resist the power, resist the ordinance of Yahweh.
Right.
And they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation.
Con, and that doesn't mean if I may add to follow the witchcraft and accept any witchcraft they throw at you.
No, you're right.
Because a lot of so-called Christians use that scripture to follow Esau and whatever madness they had to offer, to receive whatever they throw at you. That means you can't sell your soul.
But see,
you know
the
what I
trick
mean?
back to Christian is they don't read the whole roll. Because the scriptures tell you can't serve two masters, right? So you can't sit here and worship Yahweh and then also be over here and worship Mammon or Esau. So they like to what you say.
Voting for Trump and
like
Biden.
when everybody went and got the Steph Curry, right?
Yeah.
When everybody got Steph Curry, it's because we're trying to help everyone and the government said, all right, so you going. So Sean, tell me, if your best friend jumped off a bridge, you jumping off the bridge too? Yeah, because it's going to... See, that's why you ain't one of us.
True. I had certain family members that pulled out that scripture
This one.
for as an excuse, to receive, you know what? Yeah, bro. That has nothing to do with that scripture, bro.
Sent the jump shot to help you.
Yeah.
I had people say that's what they say, bro.
Shit's madness,
I'm like,
man.
what's against
And
the
that's what
scriptures? The Lord wouldn't do that.
The Lord put the spirit on them. They try to use the
Yeah,
Lord
they gave them wisdom. Yeah.
Exactly.
They shall come as Christ. That was them coming as Christ. But no, that was their way of them coming as Christ. Because they're basically saying this is going to save the world.
Listen, y'all seen this? Hold up. This goes beyond that topic of the jump shot. Y'all seen this?
Hey, brother.
I ain't gonna mention it. It's just gonna say that. Because remember, we brought this up years ago.
They're getting hit.
The CDC now advises people to treat the vid the same as for flu, any other respiratory illness, and to drop the 5-day isolation.
So now,
like we said,
you know why? Because they hit the target number that they needed.
Exactly, yeah.
And now that when they start releasing them KDs, them KDs and them
people start going
PDs,
crazy.
And that's from
and
them.
them TDs.
Hey, but we said this 4 or 5 years ago, and people laughed at us, man. That it was a regular cold. Comes out, CDC drops today. It's just a regular cold.
I see
Con,
that shit every single day.
Let's be circumspect on that conversation.
94 years old. Fucking C positive, bro.
Yeah.
normal as shit. I just be like, yo, man, this shit is all for God.
I got a script.
Matthew 22 says, render unto Caesar what Caesar.
Oh, they already said it
Unto
here.
the Most High, the Most High, man.
Con, you already brought out the one you was bringing out? You said
Yeah,
you
I
was
just, I just,
Yeah, I know
broke,
you
I
was-
just broke the
I know you was
conference.
cool.
Yeah, Con. I got Ephesians 4 and start 17. I'm go down to 23 if I can. This I say therefore and testify in the Lord that ye henceforth walk not as other Gentiles walk. All right, in the
Yeah,
vanity of their mind.
If I'm not mistaken, that Gentile is going into the heathen.
Con.
Like Jeremiah 10:2.
Bro, they beeping the horn like they
To
don't
the
see a
heathen,
whole
yeah.
fucking through cars.
Having the understanding darkened, being alienated from the life of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai through ignorance that is in them.
Hey, yeah, being what alienated from ultimately the word of God, that'd be how it's done.
Con.
The word, it's the word of God.
Yeah.
Because what? It's not in them to get the word of the Most High, and you're doing as the heathen, seeking after their way. So therefore, you're isolated from your own inheritance.
Right. Because of the blindness of their heart, who being past feeling have given themselves over unto lasciviousness or lustful pleasures,
Yeah.
right? To work all uncleanness with greediness.
Yeah, because it says ignorance and blindness of their heart. Because our people inherently know that this word is true, right? They know that there's something deeper and greater about themselves, but yet they refuse to acknowledge it and accept it because this devil or this nigga has got our people in the stronghold, right?
Also-
Or Stockholm syndrome, man.
Also-
Well, the Most High did put
No, no,
certain
no. I
delusions.
was gonna say you're right. I was going to add why another reason why I do it. With great power comes great responsibility.
Also
A
true,
lot of
yeah.
ignorance is bliss
Bliss,
to
yeah.
most
And
motherfuckers.
Yeah.
people don't want to. They don't want to have that change. That responsibility.
Right.
Accountability.
Con, and that
Tell
part
them, yo,
there.
by the way, man, you a king.
Yeah,
But-
because this world.
Because you a king, you
Yep.
gotta do this,
Exactly.
and
We
all
was
this,
talking- we was talking about that earlier, bro.
And they like, whoa, bro, that
I
ain't
don't want
me.
to do all that. That's what we were
I'm
talking about
not no
earlier.
Israelite, you an Israelite.
That's the spirit too, because that's what this world do. The world push off the vibration of I want to be a king, but I just want to get my dick sucked and fuck bitches. No, bro, that's just that extra shit you get from being a king. But you got 1,000 responsibilities
That's a perk.
before you even get that pleasure, bro. See, people want to get the top-notch rewards without
Yeah,
going
yeah,
through the
yeah.
bottom, the suffering, the pain, and all that shit to get it.
Yeah, con.
That's why this world teaches you fake it till you make it.
Yeah,
Right.
instant gratification.
Instant
bro.
gratification, a microwave era.
Right.
Yeah.
That's crazy because in the NL. Damn, bro. And it's Philly, man. You're in traffic.
The whole bus blocking
Yeah.
the road. Where you beeping for, bro?
Yo, y'all,
It's them heathens,
y'all
man.
heard Charleston White. That's how you know they paid him off.
How you
They
beeping the
making
car
it
out,
so obvious.
beeping the horn
He
at
said,
100
"I
cars
ain't
in front of you."
motherfucking Hebrew Israelite.
Yeah.
He said, let me see one of them lay their life down for the cause.
Gladly.
Like, this what you
Makes
talking
sense.
about.
Come on.
Yeah, it
Gladly.
makes sense.
But that's how you know that Esau is making it out. He's being exposed. He got these so-called influencers.
They call
You know what I
them,
mean? And it's
Pushing
like,
madness,
yeah,
right.
Podcast era.
It's
Right.
obvious, bro.
Podcast area, yeah.
That they getting that bag.
Yeah.
know what I'm
Jake
saying?
is gold.
Jake is eating it
No,
up.
no, no,
He
no.
has said,
You know how-
Jake is
yo,
eating it
you're
up.
absolutely right. Let's backtrack real quick. The brother just said Charleston White is basically coming. I ain't know that damn Hebrew Israelite. What did Charleston White end up doing a couple of weeks ago or a month ago, where he was almost ostracized by the small hat community? He wound up saying something towards the small hat community that almost got him canceled.
Right.
And then he was crying and shit like, yo, man, look, man, I ain't bitching on camera. Then they got to his ass. And he's like, oh, so you with them Hebrew Israelites? Hey, I ain't no goddamn Hebrew Israelite. Hey, here's $1 million and shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Keep pushing this. And he did it. Fuck him. 2/3. He guaranteed 2/3 for that one.
You getting put to
Fuck
death,
him.
man.
Even the bull in the video, the bull was a bull in the background. You see him get up and walk out the room. When he was talking crazy, bro.
About
Some
the Hebrew?
breezy like, yeah, he was talking
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
I didn't see that one.
I ain't one of y'all niggas. I ain't no Hebrew Israelite.
They all backtrack, man.
They all-
Even
Hey, I
even
know they gave him some
Hey,
bread.
Al said
Yeah,
this, man.
bro.
Every,
Even-
every idle word. Every idle word.
even Nick Cannon too, man. He backtracked on what he had that
Nick
devil
Cannon
go on the
was a
show
villain.
and
He
just
was
ate him
trying to
alive,
get
man. Huh?
Yeah, he wasn't.
He was shook.
Go ahead.
And that's great. And that's the brother had said how you know all brothers want to do. You want to be a king and just have, you know, get your dick sucked all day and all that. And in the NLT is Ephesians 4 and 19. It says they live for lustful pleasure and eagerly practice every kind of impurity.
Yep.
See?
Or
Verse
Did you say eagerly or easily?
eagerly.
Eagerly. Yep. So they
eagerly
desired it. Like it was
Yeah.
like it was on their spirit heavy. Like yo, we gotta do it. We gotta do it. Yo, bro, we gotta yo, man, we gotta do the side of me, bro. We got you, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
This how we eager to do the work of the Lord.
Yeah.
They eager to do fucking wickedness, man. So follow.
Oh, you didn't see your brother.
Oh yeah, bro. Don't. I know it.
Yo, oh, hold on. All right, I'm gonna say this. One of the brothers, not a brother in the truth, but one of the motherfuckers that came out the left drip or something. You know what I'm saying? On post, I seen a post on Instagram, and if the post said, "I still go to a Diddy party," I said, "Nah." I was like, "There's no fucking way, bro." That's how you know this world is destroyed, bro.
And that's
Got
a lot
question,
of
bro.
I'm just reading that joint.
All right.
reading that joint. You see the Jake? Yeah.
Everybody, they overuse the word John when they outskirts, when they talking to black people. They use
That's not.
No. I'm telling you right now, John, you can be racist in Philadelphia if you use John. It's part of the lingo. They be like, man, that nigger John down there. They trust me.
Yeah, he
John
didn't
is
pronounce it
actually
right.
part of the lingo.
He said Joan. He said Joan.
I say that's a big
John.
That's how they
I was reading that Joan.
I was just reading that John.
Because we use John. It's
like
like
yeah.
Star, bro. No,
Right.
but like
But you-
John is like it's
It come out a little bit more
natural. It's
natural.
like
And like, yo, man, I was with this John the other day, right? And
That
we
shit
went down
was-
to the
that
courts,
shit
right?
was
And I
cool.
shot that John. And then, yo, bro, let me tell you, she grabbed
It's
the
just
rebound. That
natural,
John
bro.
was crazy and shit.
Not me. Not me.
No, I don't use Namin though. You know, area see this. Area use Namin after like every other.
Nah,
Namin,
nah,
hey yo,
nah,
show
me,
mom,
nah.
you Namin.
No, fucking Adrian. We was talking about Adrian. We was talking about Adrian. Adrian
But let's get back on topic.
All right, I got Ephesians 4:20. But ye have not so learned Yahweh Shai Mashiach. If so be that ye have heard him and have been taught by him, as the truth is in Yahweh Shai, that ye put off concerning the former conversation the old man, which is corrupt according to deceitful lusts, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind, and that ye put on the new man, which after Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is created in righteousness and true holiness.
Hey, that's what I was going into earlier when I said, like, you got that old man that you was before you came into this truth. If you don't put that man to rest, you don't put that man in the grave, bro, this new man that you're trying to be, as long as that dude is still alive in the back of your consciousness, bro, he's going to try to weasel his way out and take over. It's like having two people in one body.
Yeah, bro, it's terrible.
You can't coexist because who's like that? Who's like that? That's just common. For an example, I mean, I can give anime references.
You ever see the show Black Lightning?
Black Lightning?
Yeah. You ever see the bull named the one brother was a ninja boy, he got two personalities in his mind and he conflicted, one trying to get out, the other trying to get out, and one good and one evil. It's the same thing you talking about.
Yeah. Like multiple personalities. Yeah.
There's two. One evil, one good,
like
and they battle and take over
Bruce
the body.
Banner and Hawk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Same
Two different people in one body.
Yeah.
When Bruce Banner gets angry, Hawk takes over.
Yeah.
And then we, you know what I mean? It's
Y'all
a
didn't make
fight.
that nigga.
And then they made that nigga a pussy.
And
No, it's coming. You see it?
The new one coming out?
The World Breaker Hawk.
That's the best one.
But that can't be MCU though. It has to be outside.
No, it's gonna be. Remember how they're going into different dimensions?
Yeah.
Remember, World Breaker Hawk was getting up there. Never mind.
He's the strongest. He's the Infinity Stone.
But back to the point. You got two people, two personalities, two spirits in the same body fighting for control. And you have to kill that old man in order for the new man to take control and then not to fall back into those old ways. You really gotta. And it's not something you can't just kill the man right then and there. You know what I mean?
Process.
It's like a motherfucker with 9 lives, man. You gotta fucking.
You gotta kill him slowly,
You gotta take a life one after another.
Yeah.
Until you finally put him to bed, man.
Yeah,
you gotta kill all his weakness points, all his weak points.
Yeah,
you gotta
bro.
overkill him so he can't regenerate, man.
Little by little, yeah.
So they tried that with Hawkins. It don't work. They finally they cut that motherfucker up, put him in fucking test tubes all over the world, and had him chopped up and doing experiments on his flesh. The whole time he let them do it to him. And he was learning from all their technology. And then when he was finally done with learning all that shit, he broke out of all his tanks and body merged together. And then he ate the scientists who put the scientists in him as he was merging.
Ah,
They deceived his ass. And then he
damn.
became even stronger. Where y'all been?
World Breaker Hawk is the
Where
strongest
y'all
hawk out of
been?
every
You
hawk.
really don't
There's
understand.
many different hawks, but World Breaker Hawk is the most.
I know about World Breaker. I know what that is.
He's a comic. He's a
Yeah,
comic.
he's the strongest
Gotta-
hawk out of all.
Look, I'm getting off topic, but yeah, slack it. Go ahead.
No, but it's true though. But if I may add, like I think that all of us to some extent have that issue because we're still in these chains of darkness as flesh, man. So if we don't stay locked in, like the brothers are saying, we don't stay locked in, that old man can take over the new man back again.
Exactly.
And you got more demons on you, bro.
What we're saying is that old man will forever remain because you're in the flesh.
Right. Until
But
only time the old man is gone is till when?
we get that new body when Yahweh Shai come, man. But that's why it's an everyday fight.
So you're
man.
you're slowly killing him and depleting his life day after day to the point where he's so weak that he can't even take over.
Exactly.
But he's still alive in the back of your mind. But he's so weak that he can't even take over. Why? Because every single day y'all been fighting, battling, and you've been winning every day. Some days he might win.
Some days he might get you. He's gonna get you some days.
But at the end of the day, your record is like it's 50-3.
You
know what I mean?
I did a video on that the other day that, hey, every test that we go against, we not gonna win, bro. You gotta know that. And some tests we ain't even meant to win, bro. The Lord want to see how we bounce back after a loss. Or bounce back after some shit ain't go our way.
That was the test.
That's the test. It's a test of faith,
The Lord put you in a losing battle.
Exactly.
For you to lose, so you can say, all right, let me see how this man is.
Exactly.
Let me see this is the real test. Let me see how you act.
Let me see how you act, or let me see if you actually will what? Call upon me.
Call upon him.
A lot of brothers will do this work and never call upon the Lord. You'd be surprised how many people will pray, say their daily prayers, go out of thank you for waking me up, thank you for breath in my lungs. And they'd be like, or it could be like, they'll pray for the brothers, hey, the brother this, brother that, brother this, and never once do they say, Father, I need you. Can you help me with this? I need this. Brothers need to learn how to call on the Lord, man. Use your power.
Like, yo, Lord, I'm powerless without you.
He also said, come to the throne boldly. Humbly, obviously, but boldly. Because while I was doing this work, come boldly. Like Father. The end of the bargain said, I can come to you and ask you for what I need.
You said that if I trust in you, you wouldn't forsake me. So Lord, help me, please.
And that's what the Lord wants you to do.
That's humility though. Coming to the Lord and pleading with him like, yo, I'm powerless, like I need you. That's humility. Right? Acknowledging that, yo, I can't do it without you. But coming boldly in the sense like, Lord, you said in your own words that you wouldn't forsake those that call to mind.
By not calling on him, it's not coming boldly. Because if you like, the Lord know what I need, and you just keep it status quo, you over here just going to work, status quo. The Lord know what I need.
Exactly.
You like,
or when you do come to him, you pray like, hey, Lord, if you will, can you help me? You know what I mean? Like, hey, bro, like, and in the back of your mind, you're like, man, I'm cooked.
Don't the scriptures tell you to make your prayers like quick? Like not quick, but like don't even say like just not
come
the
direct.
same. Come direct. Don't be on that same repetition. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need. Give me my thanks. Everything you're supposed to do, and keep it the fuck pushing.
Because you know how Christians, like when you go into the vain repetition, it just goes into much speaking. Christians will pray over their food. That's what I mean. Christians will pray over their food. And a prayer for food should just be a prayer for your food. Lord, please thank you for this meal. Please bless it and remove anything that's impure.
Or protect you from what's impure.
Christians will be oh, thank you for this meal, almighty power, thank you for the family and everything you do. You're the best and powerful. And Lord, everything you, I thought we was blessing the food. Because what? It's all for vanity. People want to appear to be like this super holy. Oh, if I just say a whole bunch of shit, people gonna think I'm in the spirit. Oh Lord, something. Everybody like,
they gonna think I'm deep. They gonna think I'm deep.
They gonna think I'm deep. So you got people like, yes, yes, Pastor.
Trying to impress people.
Yeah. They ain't talking about nothing.
The main thing the Lord is
that's why Pastor speaking that little. And when the Lord said, I'm gonna come through, he don't be saying nothing.
Start tap dancing and shit.
Y'all see the Jamaican pastor, bro? You see the Jamaican pastor? I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit was hot, but it was disrespectful at the same time.
They be going in though.
Come to the club, Jesus. And he was going in like it was like freestyling. I was like, yo, bro, this is some bullshit.
That be OD.
That
be OD, bro.
Blasphemy.
They try to mix the world with the truth.
I'm like, no, he did not. He's like, 5 o'clock.
They try to appeal to the
the
wickedness
masses.
of our people by mixing and merging the truth with something that's pure and holy with something that's impure. Like, that's why the apostles always getting on brothers who get into like, it's not like truth rap is not bad. It's that y'all be coming in the same spirit
Y'all think it's
as
the work.
the niggas in the
Y'all
world.
think it's the work though. They think it's the work too. That's not the work.
Y'all be coming like in that same hood rap, rapping on 21 Savage
World
beat,
swag, the
and
world
then y'all
swag.
trying to appeal to the wicked of our people, and y'all not doing that because Jake is so clinging to folly that you come at them with some hood shit, they gonna eat it up.
Yeah.
But they're not going to get it for what it really is.
Like
Yeah.
you ever see those videos of churches playing Megan Thee Stallion and shit in church, and they start breaking it down with like the beats. I'm like, yo, bro, can y'all not like how? What makes you think the Lord even wrong?
Y'all trying to because what? They're trying to buy people in any way, shape, or form.
Right.
Because
They think that
they're not looking for souls; they're looking for profit.
Right.
Exactly.
Hebrew Israelite rap videos.
It'd be alright though.
Oh, they be alright though. I ain't gonna lie. I like some of the Hebrew rap. I get it.
no, but that's why
I get it.
Like my cousin Kanas is
Yeah,
fire.
like my cousin Kanas,
He's fucking
fire.
He's fire.
Every
but
track
he also
he dropped,
don't
I'm
be
not
on
gonna
no
lie.
hood shit, though.
He don't be on no hood shit.
No, he don't be on no hood shit. The whole thing would be like, praise the Lord. It's all. It ain't no killing
Yeah,
niggas.
yeah.
Pick
They
up
be
a
in the
gun.
Jones. They be in the Jones with AKs.
Oh no. He not on that type time. Like everything, all
they
his
mad because I'm pulling up in the Benz. Like,
Soon I'll be in a chariot.
I met like some of these other camps where I don't gotta say no name.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
they took it to a whole nother level.
Cigar.
Roku channels and rap videos like the Israelite
Diss
Baptist
raps
Church.
and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo,
Diss raps
I'm like, yo, they did a whole diss rap one. Yo, why G? No, that was the dude. You know what I'm talking about?
Mad
Yeah,
Blade,
though.
Mad
I ain't
Blade,
gonna lie.
Mad
Yo,
Jewelry.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, yo, it's
That
this
shit
one
was
track.
hot as shit.
I'm gonna send you the video. It's this one joint.
Yeah.
That shit
Cause
hot.
I'm banging on either. I listen to
I
that.
told you.
I listen to that song every
That shit-
day on repeat
that shit
for
like
like
that.
3 weeks straight. I was in the gym. I'm banging on E. But
Yeah,
you got-
yeah. No, there's some of them are
discern,
dope.
Discerning,
You gotta
yeah.
get the spirit of discern because if you're not grounded, you'll listen to that kind of rap and that's all you care about.
Right.
You in the truth because like you got a lot of social media jigs that they get bought into the truth for like merchandise, like brothers be making merch. They be having like Hebrew Israelite garbs and it'd be like slogans and stuff and raps. And people get bought into that,
Yeah, come.
but they never really, and it'd be like Hebrew Israelite games and board games and shit. And it's like people are trying to make the truth about pleasure.
Right.
Exactly.
So that they're getting bought in by the glory and the honey and the sweet and the pleasure. But they don't, as soon as their fucking bitter comes, oh shit. Nah, I'm cool, I'm gonna stay over here.
I feel like certain things you just gotta stay away from. Like it's the Lord, like the scriptures and everything is for the Lord. This worship, this walk is for the Lord. Certain things, so I understand how the apostle Tahar and the Bar and the apostles be like, yo, we kind of condemning like the Hebrew rap and stuff like that. Now we young, so when we hear it, when it's glorifying the Lord in it, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of it is hot, but some of it is like, yo, bro, you taking it a little too far.
Right.
You know, but some of them are, you can tell, it's really sincere. Like what's the boy, Courtney Bell? Courtney Bell, he a Hebrew Israelite that actually got on though. Like, he got a contract and everything. Now he talk about the Most High, he talk about life in the hood, but he always glorifying the Most High, right? But
He also ain't got the full role.
he also don't got the, exactly.
Don't.
But he don't also got the full role. And do I believe that his calling is that? No, because with that voice.
Political correctness or that too.
Yeah, he's more political
He'll
correct.
be like, yeah, I don't see why us and Muslims can't sit down and build together. It's like, oh, bro, look. And then
Yeah,
build
yeah,
together.
Yeshua and all
Yeah,
that, too.
Yeshua and Yahuwah, like,
He on that type
yeah,
time.
he
But if you,
because he ain't never really like dive into it.
our people are naturally good at everything.
That's Jake though. You know?
So exactly. So it's like when we talk about Hebrew rap, yeah, it's gonna be good, but is that energy put in the right place?
Exactly.
That energy could be out here now, mind you. Not gonna lie, the Lord can use vessels for anything. They're gonna be young cats that might listen to this Hebrew rap and be like, yo, I'm a Hebrew Israelite. Not saying it's not gonna be true. Just like Kanye West just said, we the real Jews, and you know, motherfuckers probably woke up from that.
And researched it, yeah, like what we talking about, yeah.
When Deshaun Jackson said it, when all these Kyrie Irving and all. Think about it. When the Kyrie Irving thing happened, everybody was talking about that for over a month. and some change. You know how many people came up to me, ain't you a Yemeni? Yeah, you are too. Yeah, I know, man. You know, Kyrie, my favorite basketball player. So the Lord can pour a spirit on everybody to do certain things, right?
You know what, Mama Salaki, brother, just say about Deshaun Jackson. Deshaun Jackson didn't really act necessarily like come off like Kyrie and Kanye did. He was just curious about what this meant, and this is what I heard. That's how he came off.
All Kyrie Irving did was post the picture of it. Hebrews to Negroes posted it, nothing else. He didn't say, yeah, this was the truth. Nothing. He just posted it. Oh my goodness, Anthony Sedman says, bro, so we all know what it's hidden for. Right. So I'm not saying that all that Hebrew rap is, now mind you, it ain't something in my spirit to do. It's not something in my spirit to listen to all the time. It's not something in my spirit that I believe that the Lord is going to glorify, because if he did, it would be uplifted way higher. But the Lord wants the meek and the humble. And I don't believe Hebrew rap is meek and humble.
Right.
Sincerity and the truth.
Sincerity and the truth. Exactly.
Not to the level where,
this right here, what
specific
we're doing,
camps.
put our bodies as a living sacrifice, getting on the highways and hedges, being a mockery to the world. I seen 1,000 motherfuckers walk by looking at our garments. I see girls, they got dresses on, dumb shit like that. You know what I mean? But guess what? Who does it for?
Yeah, we're supposed to be made a spectacle to the world.
Exactly.
It come with the gig, bro.
Come with the gig. But those who want to be rappers and stuff like that, they want the glory of men. We want to be ostracized by men. See the difference? We want what Yahweh Shai got. Because if we doing what if we getting the same treatment as Yahweh Shai got, that means we doing something right. But if get that scripture. If men glorify you, if you were being
another thing too. Another thing to add to that. Another reason why some of these other camps are so heavily populated is because, like I was going back to what I said, they push out glory, beauty and excellence. Like certain camps, that everybody has super well-tailored garbs and gold and jewels and stuff. So when they go out, they're selling glory. And that's what people are buying into. Oh, I can get one of those garments and I can attend these great festivals and all these different things. But when we come with sackcloth and we come in sincerity, like, yo, bro, look, I'm really trying to tell you, I'm trying to save your life, brother. Look at the beauty of what we get, but you got to go through this hardship. We keeping it real, and we're trying to get people who are genuine and sincere. It's kind of like these other camps are trying to get the money and the glory and then get the woman. But the woman that you get is really not for you. She's for the glory, for the money. Whereas we are trying to really find a woman who's going to rock with us while we at our lowest and grow with us. So that when we get the glory, we get the money, we get the power, we can spoil our woman, because we know she was with me through thick and thin and she ain't never give up. So I know this woman is here for me and for me alone. And that's the difference between us and a lot of these other camps.
You know what's beautiful about what you just said? That's how the Lord looks at his men. Exactly. We are the bride unto Yahweh Shai. So what? He wants to meet the humble. He wants those that are going to go through the thick of it, right? Not the ones who want to know. There's going to be some that get caught up in that last hour, right? But they must have been in the thick of it in their past lives. Yeah. So we can't sit here and talk about
a little mercy on the line.
We can't really talk about a person of a brother came into the truth this year, 2024, and it all ended. Oh, wait, it's all the same pity, because we don't know what the hell he was going through.
We could have been in folly all our last lives.
And he was probably in the truth. And the Lord is like, all right, man.
And now in the next life, the Lord is like, all right, I'm going to make you a laborer for some time now. And then the new brother, I'm going to let you chill, I'm going to give you a little bread. But I'm not going to let you engulf in too much wickedness, though. I'm going to keep you kind of isolated, but I'm going to let you enjoy your life a little bit. You ain't got to put no work in. I'm going to wake you up at the last minute. Because in your last life, you was rocking for your whole life. And you died. You know what I mean? So you got to look at things from a spiritual lens,
and to what you were saying, right, about how you would prefer a woman that was with you from the beginning, right? You want to spoil a woman that was with you when you were down. The same way Yahweh Shai is with us. He want to see us go through the trenches, right? Go through the straight and narrow path, right? Before we can inherit them what? The spiritual bodies and that what? And that in the kingdom of heaven. The Lord not going to just give us the kingdom of heaven for no reason. He wants us to prove that we are the right bride.
That we're worthy.
That we're worthy.
2 Ezra 7, starting at 6. There is also another thing. A city is built and set upon a broad field and is full of all good things.
That's talking about the kingdom of heaven.
Yep. The entrance thereof is narrow and is set in a dangerous place to fall.
And that's spiritual, it's not literal. All right, it's talking about ultimately that dangerous place to fall, likely to America and all this wickedness. But that path is talking about the way you live your life.
Yep. Like as if there were a fire on the right hand and on the left a deep water, and one only path between them both. even between the fire and the water, so small that there could one man go there at once.
Hey, so there's only one way you could go. Alright, you can't. There's no shortcuts. There's no loopholes. There's no alternate routes. It's through it or not. You know what I mean? And as you're going down that path, if you try to veer off the path, you'll get caught up in that raging water or you'll get burnt up in that fire. So, and if you try to turn around or you turn back, that death angel's going to have you and then you're going to be taking out the truth. So the only thing to do is when you get set forth on this path and obstacles come, you only got one choice but to go through those obstacles.
Yep.
It's a great illustration.
Yeah.
It's a great illustration of what brother is talking about.
Oh, God.
To the left on the screen is water and to the right is fire. You just got to keep going straight because you see the kingdom's at hand. The kingdom straight ahead, man. You just got to keep it moving.
Oh, Salaki. Me, Samaki, Shalawami, I don't know if your brothers have seen it yourself. We've been in the middle of the ocean and it looked creepy as fuck. Seeing all that deep water like that shit is drawing.
Yeah, you go.
It's a scary thing.
Like that. We are literally a speck in a great abyss. It's not a beautiful sight, to be honest with you. I don't care what nobody says.
It's not beautiful at all.
It's not a beautiful sight. Be like, yo, I was in the middle of the ocean, bro. Yeah, you was, nigga.
At nighttime, bro.
That shit is at nighttime worse.
You feel like a huge energy, like this energy. Stand in front of the sea when you can't see the water, like at the beach. You feel like you're scared, bro. You feel like I did that in Ocean City, and I thought a tidal wave was coming towards me from the energy, like the moon was out, and the energy that I felt. It felt scary, bro.
Yeah. And then you gotta make it like this. Then your mental state get a little rocky, because like, yo, the only thing protecting us is this dumbass boat. Something go wrong, this is a wrap. Like,
Get a hole in it, a whale come in this joint.
Titanic type shit, bro.
Yo, there was a cruise ship that actually flipped over just recently. See? There was a bad storm and the ship gets lifted right on the side. A big ass cruise ship, right?
I saw like they were showing videos of how people were in the water. I mean, not in the water.
Or
in the ship.
it was
rocking real quick. I don't think it flipped. But it was getting so bad that the big behind cruise ship, when you see the water coming in, people walking in puddles in the water. You know how we was in the drone, we see the cafeteria? Yeah. Think about it. We on the fucking 20th floor on a cruise, and it's flooded, and you walking through water and stuff. I'm like, man, I don't know about it. Imagine you stuck out there.
Stuck, bro. Now a ship can survive a tidal wave if they can get it straight fast enough. But if it's on the side, it's over. Yeah. But if they get straight, it'll do the thing.
They have to get this way. They say that if a tidal wave comes, they got to go into it. You got to go into it. Like, don't try to get away. Go into it.
Up the hill type of thing.
And hopefully you get up high enough before the crescent comes down. Because if you into it, you might get the
or get over top of it and then do that thing. So it gotta be at the right time.
Hey, you got there's Moses Daxon in the Bahamas, that he's Shalom Kings watching in the Bahamas. Hey man, if you don't got no content on your page, if you're able, get out there in the Bahamas, man. If you're capable of teaching, and Lord puts it in your heart, man. If you're a brother.
I'm gonna finish the last one real quick, and like our bro's got it. 2 Ezra 7 and 9, make it to the point. If this city now were given unto a man for inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive the inheritance?
Exactly. So it says what if, but it actually is true. That city is given as an inheritance. But if you can't overcome the dangers, the affliction, the temptations that this world that comes with living in this world and this truth, then how do you expect to inherit the greatest thing of all time? You know, how do you expect to inherit eternal excellency if you can't get through a little financial problem? If you can't get through a little fucking your house, your fucking pipe broke in your crib, the basement flooded, your girl getting on your nerves, man, your baby mom trying to keep the kids, or your job, you fired from your job, you can't get through that. How do you expect to inherit the fucking eternal excellence, bro? Eternal life. So, what is it? All that is a light affliction.
And light affliction. Getting through it has nothing to do with getting through it doesn't necessarily mean you overcome it. Getting through it means you can endure it.
Because you'll overcome it once you get the new body. Exactly. But up until that point, you're just enduring, bro. That's it. That's all it is. It's like being tortured.
What's enduring? Patience? That's what it is.
Patience basically means suffering.
Yo, you see what's going on in Saudi Arabia? brutal executions, including beheadings and crucifixions, on the rise in Saudi Arabia under the reign of the new crown prince Mohammed bin Salman. Now they crucifying motherfuckers over there. Yeah, bro. Now if they doing it over there, what the fuck you think will happen in America, man? Man, look, man, I'm ready for it. I ain't ready for that, but I'm ready for this shit that's
America's a joke right now. That's why it's so much crime. That's why when you go to places like Abu Dhabi and shit,
So you got some time, man.
Dubai, when you go to like Dubai and Abu Dhabi and shit, man, like their penalty for crime is severe. That's why there is no crime. But America is a joke, bro.
Good, bring it. It's the Rock 15 and 15 and 14. It says, He himself made man from the beginning and left him in the hand of his counsel. If thou wilt to keep the commandments and perform acceptable faithfulness, he hath set fire and water before thee. Stretch forth thy hand unto whether thou wilt. Before man is life and death, and whether him liketh shall be, and it says, and whether him liketh shall be given him. Just land backing off that second verse 7. Fire on one side, water on the left. You know what I mean? Both of them set before you, whatever you give me your energy to, that's what you're going to get. You turn, man. That balance.
You reap what you sow. Very simple. You don't want to give us a prophecy on that? You know what, too, real quick, if you get in that. Actually, you know, another thing, too, is having faith in Yahweh Shah takes a lot of courage, too. Because knowing that deep water is on the left and then fire on the right, and you actually got the courage to believe in the Lord and walk through it like that, that's proof that you actually believe in the Lord. That's a scary thing to do, and this truth can be scary, especially that we, you know, a lot of brothers that on their videos say that we, you know, that we risk our lives for the situation.
Wow, bro.
And we already know that that at a near future, brothers gonna be persecuted for this truth too. That's part of prophecy.
Yeah, that's our temptation. That's our great hour of temptation.
Yeah.
Everybody else's great hour of temptation is gonna be that CBDC, and ours is gonna be that.
But you know what though?
Forsaking the Lord.
But you know what though? Like other brothers get into, like the brothers from Mississippi camp, or one of them brothers though. I love watching them brothers, man, because they always be like, when this time happens, they go Isaiah 59:19. Brothers gonna get put into FEMA camps for sure. They're gonna get put in jail for sure. But the same brothers, whoever they are going to get spiritual power. They're going to get out of this situation. They're not going to be stuck there.
The brother Kazak, he be going into that a lot.
Yeah,
From Mississippi,
Some will get, some will be beheaded.
Right.
Those are the ones who will die. Those are the ones who are gonna rise in first when Yahweh Shah come back, and there's gonna be other brothers who will get spiritual power, man. You got something? Before I start getting into the article?
That was it.
All right, let's get into some prophecies, shift gears a little bit. I'm going to just read a couple article heads, and then I'm going to pick one, but all of it goes into what these end times are. All right. So I'm gonna start with the first one I brought out. It says brutal executions, including beheadings and crucifixions, on the rise in Saudi Arabia under the reign of Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. Another article: end times fears of cell outages and elections spark surge in gold buying. So mind you, everyone's starting to buy a bunch of gold, right? Another one. I ain't mad at it. Have as many daughters as you need, brother. Have them. Another one. Filipino drag queen arrested again after blasphemous Lord's Prayer show sparks outrage. Another article: CVS and Walgreens will begin dispensing the abortion pill. So no longer does a chick have to go. Huh?
They won't have it.
They
anymore?
will, sir. Remember, you got to go to a clinic to get it.
I know they got the so like an actual.
I said abortion pill.
Okay.
I ain't say that. I ain't say morning after. I said abortion pill. Right?
Wow, bitch gonna be racking up with them Jones, keeping them Jones, popping them Jones. Like
Yeah, before you had to go to Planned Parenthood to get that, they would have to go.
Another article called Days of Lot. Fake nude photos with faces of underage celebrities top some search engines results. So this is off the look. I'm gonna start from back at the top. And we're gonna get into this article right here. Now mind you, all of these article heads I just told you about are literally looking like hedonism, man. It's all you can tell we in times because everything is geared towards the end. Think about it. They're doing beheadings and crucifixions in the year 2024 on a rise in Saudi Arabia, which has one of the greatest and biggest cities on the planet, and they're literally going back to medieval biblical times of crucifixions and fucking beheadings. Think about it. Then they got end times. It literally says end time fears. Cell phone outages going all over the country. And people are starting to buy large amounts of gold. Right? Put that on the gold for not.
Please not stand right behind me, directly behind me. Thank you. Appreciate it. You got a question? Oh, okay.
You can watch. It's cool. Get that. So I'm gonna get into this article right here. I'm gonna start with this one because I think this is the most relevant. They're all relevant. It says millionaires and elites are hoarding gold as part of their doomsday preparations as they look to barter with it. Whoa, look, oh, you heard that? It literally says millionaires and elites are hoarding gold as part of their doomsday preparations as they look to barter with it. And experts have revealed that multiple factors from cell service outages to the election have caused the absolute surge in gold sales, Jonathan Rose of the U.S. Sun. So right there, everybody, so millionaires, mind you, the Lord also told us that this was going to happen. The Lord said that your gold shall not save you. We're going to get the scripture in a second. But people, because of the cell phone outages, because of the stock market, because of because of the plight of the world, people are starting to buy up a bunch of gold. And it literally says in the article that they're buying up all this gold, right, to use as a bartering system in the very near future. What is it that these people know? The rich know that the rest of the civilians do not know. They're buying up all the gold because they said they want to use it for bartering. But the Lord also said that this will happen, and the Lord also said that they will not save you. Go ahead.
Zephaniah 1:18. It says, neither shall their silver nor their gold be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord Yahweh's wrath. But the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy, and shall even make a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land.
See? So the Lord is basically saying straight up, go ahead and buy as much gold as you want. Go ahead and prep as much as you want. Go ahead and try to live deliciously. Build your bunkers. Do whatever you think you need to do, but nothing is going to help you or be a defense against me, who created all things. Right? The Lord is letting you know that it's not going to help him. But look, mind you, and we already talked about it, I think like 2 camps ago, we were talking about how the cell phone outages, all of that was a test run. They wanted to see how people would react, right? I've been having customers flood through my doors over cell phone outages, right? Cell phone outages, internet being down, all types of things. I've been having. What the fuck you going to do? The fuck? Oh, what's going on? Cursing us the fuck out. Like I control. Like
I control the tower.
Do you see that? You know what I mean? Talk to Esau, man. Talk to your big brother. Like, I ain't do it. You know, talk to them. But Esau is systematically putting things in place, or we can say the Lord is systematically putting things in place for the great implode. Yeah. I'm not going to say explode. I'm going to say implode, because America is going to be destroyed from within, and then the end all be all is going to be exploding. Right? The Lord going to let it implode and then destroy the rest of it. Right? You got more on that?
That was it.
All right.
Hey, bro, on what you said, I read that T-Mobile made a deal with
I seen that too.
With
Bill,
Starlink.
Yeah, Starlink. So
yeah.
I can talk about that.
With Starlink.
Starlink is owned by Elon Musk. Starlink is basically a satellite. Basically, it's called Starlink because he has satellites all over the world where he's trying to link everything together to give places that don't have internet and cell towers.
Right.
He's giving them internet and cell towers. T-Mobile, which is a Dutch telecom, which originally is a Dutch company that came over to T-Mobile USA, has bought out so many companies that they become actually the largest. Now they don't have the most subscribers, but T-Mobile is the largest over here. T-Mobile's been making moves to basically be world dominant. Then they just signed a contract with Starlink, Elon Musk, to basically be the world provider. Now there's leaks going on, which could be fake or not, where T-Mobile is now signing contracts with government agencies to be able to track and monitor what you say and what you do, which we already know is going to get into what? The family of the word. Right. So they're basically trying to have a monopoly on what information, how internet is being projected, who is the provider of your internet, and now they're trying to censor exactly what you say, do, and what you tweet, what internet browsers you get on, right? If that happens, that's going to lead them closer and closer to totalitarian control, which they really want to happen. Remember, they want one world government, one world religion, they want one world people, one world language, they want one world currency, they want a one world information platform. So,
right, kingdom.
Exactly. It does sound like the kingdom of heaven,
right.
But
that's their own way of
trying to do it. The Lord is going to just do it by force.
Yeah.
The Lord said we're going to take the kingdom It says take the kingdom, meaning the Lord knows. Mind you, we talk about this all the time. There's no point of voting. There's no point of protesting. There's no point of any affirmative action and all that bullshit. Because one thing is, no king on this planet throughout history has ever given up power. They all had to be what? Destroyed. So that's why the King of Kings, who comes with many crowns upon his head, meaning the crowns. How did he get those crowns?
Yeah, how did he get them?
He came to take the world, right? He's coming to take the world. So as they're trying to build up their entire infrastructure in the world, actually, they're kind of paving the way for the Lord. They're going to end up merging almost everything together.
Yeah, it'll be easy.
And then the Lord going to come and just, all right, let me get all that. Thank you for starting to help me. And now I need all y'all to keep building up my infrastructure. That's why I said it'd be really work. Think about it. If they're already trying to merge everybody together, they're already doing the Lord's work for him. Because at the end of the day, when the Lord comes in, he's going to just knock out the world's armies and then put himself as the placeholder and the king of the world. And then he's going to have them building up the kingdom. Now, y'all thought y'all was going to build up your cities. No. I already gave y'all the prophecy. Y'all shall not rebuild the cities. Y'all shall not do those things. What you're going to do now is build up my city, my kingdom.
And you're not going to be able to live in it.
And you ain't going to be able to live in it after it's done because you are unworthy, you heathenistic, nasty, disgusting piece of shit, fell out of a bucket, dung.
And they want to take over planets, other planets in the universe and all that. They're just doing too much, man.
Doing too much, man.
SpaceX, right? You got the SpaceX. They came out with that.
They can't get through the firmament.
Now they don't want any coverage gaps. That they're doing satellite signal, right, through Starlink. So there's no coverage gaps anywhere or lack of connection anywhere in the world, even in the Amazon jungle. They want to chip everybody.
I'm also going to add this to the Starlink thing. Ariel brought this up. Ariel basically said they're probably trying to put a net around the earth to stop Yahweh Shah from coming in.
Wow.
So there is a movie like that.
Geostorm.
Right?
That's
So
crazy.
but that's what Starlink is. Having satellites all over the place that link together. And it looks like a net around the earth.
Right.
So what are you trying to keep something out or keep something in? But we already know you can't get out. So you trying to make a defense for something coming in. Like Esau think he's slick, but anybody with a spiritual mind, mind you, Brother Ariel is the first one to say that to us. I think last year sometime he's like, yo man, I think that's what they're trying to do. Now that's through the spirit, he was speaking as a man, but it makes sense though.
Yeah.
Right? They think that they can mess with the frequencies or whatever, because mind you, everything is, like we already know, everything is frequency, man. Your body's made of water and different sounds. That's why they syncopated music, low vibrational music, 808s and all that. If you learn about what that stuff actually does to the body, it will blow your mind. Right? And then it says that God, even when you say the word God or love, it actually vibrates on a higher frequency, closer to what they call it the God frequency, like 520 hertz or something.
528.
528, something like that.
Yeah.
So that's a whole nother story. I'm not trying to get off topic, but it makes sense. Starlink, and they all trying to, you know what I mean? And mind you, Elon Musk was sending freaking satellites. Now mind you, they're not getting outside the Earth. These satellites are just in the upper stratosphere, and they just like, they not in outside space and then they fuck out of here with that bullshit.
So what is it, like a force field they want to do? It's trying to keep the chariots out? Like the so-called UFOs, like try to...
But it's stupid that they're even trying, because you got to think, angels are interdimensional beings.
Right.
An angel can literally open up a fucking portal
right here.
Yeah.
And just
right here.
Like I'm not even understanding how they think. But remember, they also have evil angels giving them technology. They think they can win.
Right.
The Lord wants a fight. The Lord wants a fight. This is the thing that a lot of people.
He's putting that pride in them.
He like, yo, go give him a little of this, give him a little of that. Man,
He's hardening their hearts to even think that they can win. That's why when Yahweh Shah comes out the sky, nobody in their right mind is going to see what they're going to see. An armada of angels and beings and think, let's fight that. They're going to think, this ain't no fucking movie, bro. They're going to see that shit, and every person in their right mind will see it and be like, oh shit, yo, let's submit.
Cigarettes, man.
And then submit.
Nasty fuck. That's how you tell the people.
Yahweh's going to harden their hearts so that they can fight back. That's why Yahweh Shah gonna come back. That's why Yahweh Shah's coming back out of the sky, out of the heavens. It's for dramatic effect.
Yep.
It's literally for to stunt. Like, where do you think Jake get their spirit from? They get it from
come with cloud with power and great glory.
Hey, cause what do you do when you gotta fight? And they got some people with them, and what you do? You call your brother, yo, some shit about to go down. Come on, when you pull up with all your guys, and this shit look intimidating. That's what the Lord doing with His fourth dimension angels and other created beasts, man.
And on the carnal level, switching to the spiritual level, how it look. all pull up.
Yep.
One brother through the sunroof standing up
Yep.
with the big boy, other
Yep.
boy out the window with some other crazy shit. Like, oh, that shit look crazy.
My man just a straight gangster on it.
Yeah, but that's how they
Yeah,
get
I believe it's gonna be on some straight gangster stuff too.
Yeah,
Oh, did y'all see the video with
He
the
gonna fly on top of the chariot.
Wait. Remember how in the scriptures talk about the chariots of fire?
Yeah.
Did y'all see the video of the NASA got the video of this chariot? It looked like it was cloaked, and in the background it was these looked like these ships that were on fire, like literally on fire. Oh my
all the
goodness.
time.
I'm talking like it looked like a craft on fire. Like I'm talking about like somebody put lit a flame torch and it was on fire. I'm like, whoa.
Yo, remember, this is a documentary.
Hey.
Walk around this way, please. We're streaming live. Sorry about that.
We're just, I am relaxed. I just said, hey.
It is what it is. We good. We good.
White man. I'm not even black. Look at exactly. Better than you. Piece of shit.
Alright.
Fucking cracker.
Shut up, keep walking.
Keep walking. You want your women up? Hey, you don't want this smoke though. You don't want it. Listen to your woman. Listen to your woman. Listen to your woman. Listen to your woman. Come back then. Come here then. Come here.
Let him go. Let him go, bro.
Tyson shit.
Let him go. Let
Tyson shit.
him go. Let him go.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Come on. Why you call me a white? Come on. Why you call me a white? Aren't you? Yeah. Aren't you? All right. Why are you upset that I'm white? Aren't you not white? Yeah. Are you not white? Black? No, I'm not. Why you say white? You are white. Well, why the fuck you have to say that? White. Are you black? Get off me.
Don't get carnal, bro. Don't. I'm gonna take this on camera. I'm gonna take it on camera.
Jake instigated, bro.
You don't want me either. You don't want me.
Salawami, let him go. Let him go.
Now he getting go.
Let him go.
I'm not worried about him.
Now his ego.
Nobody touched your daughter.
Yo, his ego is a.
Your ego is.
His ego is a wreck ride.
Let him have it. Let him have it.
If he come back now,
Let him have it.
sling. But right now,
Let him
no.
have it. Let him have it. Let him have
That
it.
shit alone.
Let him have it. That's part of
See,
the Lord.
his ego got affected because you was calm the whole time, and then you start to see his emotions.
Well, he wasn't paying attention. He was looking down. We just told him to
He was
walk
inebriated.
around because he was almost bumping into you. Yeah, he was drunk. Yeah, he
That's why I
was.
didn't get too hyped.
Esau
I
was
seen
mad.
you, come
Esau
back.
was mad drunk, man.
He can come back.
Nah, I know you was gonna
Nobody
jack him
script-
up.
Listen, bro, I was waiting for him to swing. Be honest with you.
Nah, he wasn't because
He wasn't. He knows he couldn't deal with you. He's too old for that, bro.
I know, but listen, but
He's too old
that's
to
why
think
I
he can fight a young
that's why I wasn't
man, bro.
overly.
But just stay in the spirit, bro.
I'm fine.
I know, yeah, I know, bro.
One hit,
Hey,
bro.
bro, you just trying to protect the
And
sheep.
we
You know what I
in a
mean?
era where everybody get their phone out right
Hey,
away, man.
hey.
The cop era.
He's trying to protect the sheep. It's all good, bro. He's yeah.
Bro, I just want to see what he's gonna do. Come back.
Hey, sometimes you gotta protect the sheep like that, bro. All good.
I let him walk.
Yeah, if you come back, don't let him come back.
I mean, look, man.
Yo, he's gonna be a slave in the kingdom, bro.
Oh no. He's gonna die on this side. Then I'm
Con.
gonna sit in the area.
You know, but I'll tell you what, to get back on topic, the brother brought up what he that Esau saw chariots that was engulfed in fire. There's a documentary of me and Ariel were talking about where there was a what was interesting about that we brought up was that Esau had silos, and remember there's a lot of so-called there's a lot of warheads that are built from old technology so it can be hack-proof. And what was going on is the chariot came through and hovered over top of the silo and activated it, which should have been impossible. And what they described was like in the book of Ezekiel, where the chariots was engulfed in like fire, and an amber-like color.
Con.
And so whatever the soldiers described was one and the same as described in Ezekiel, which they did reference exactly. They said, "Yo, it looked like how the book of Ezekiel," and that's what made it more spiritual because they brought it out, and it was spot on, the exact same thing that the prophet saw, and also what Esau saw. That's how you know the truth is actually what it is, and they are chariots. It was dope. So engulfed in fire is exactly what it is, but it looked like an amber-like color.
We're really gonna start making it known very soon.
Very soon.
Very soon. Who the angels are, what the chariots are. You know, it's gonna get to the point where people are not gonna be able to deny the It's gonna be like, but it's gonna be too late. It's gonna get to the point where people can't deny it, but it's gonna be too late because you had the chance. Pursuing what? Proverbs what, 1? If I'm not mistaken. You had the chance.
When we find out they don't like being called white no more.
They don't. You said white.
Why you call me white? I'm like, bro, ain't you white?
Yeah.
Ain't you white?
Before it was a privilege, now it's an offense to them. It's not popular to be an Edomite no more.
Sorry, black man. I'm like, I'm not black though.
Right.
I'm not black though.
What are you?
What are you?
He said, "You never touch my daughter."
I never touched you though.
Yeah, we all gonna have your daughter in the kingdom. Your daughter's gonna be a concubine, bro. His daughter's gonna be a.
She came out of nowhere.
Who claimed
He
it?
got it. No, I'm nobody gonna talk about them. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of wanted to.
That was his daughter, the one grabbing him and all that.
I told her not to touch me because she touched me. She put her hand on me. Hey, don't touch me, white woman. Don't touch me.
Behead me.
But she knew her because she knew her pops was ready to get knocked out, bro.
No, I really would have heard you.
I know, bro. You was right. You were right there. Yo, you was right there.
I was right there. I was right
You
there.
was
I
right
was
there.
waiting because as soon as he started spitting, I was like,
That's-
okay. And then that's when I was like, yo, don't touch me, white
The
woman.
thing your head wasn't closer because that headbutt was vicious. The thing his head was back because he tried to go forward, and so it missed you in a way.
You was already starting to cock back the arm, like
Oh, you
that's
saw
how
me?
I was like, I grabbed. I was like, yo, bro,
Yeah,
come
I ain't
on.
gonna lie.
I had to remind you where you
I
was
ain't
at.
gonna lie. I was. I looked at. You ever see me? I looked at my hand first like this.
I'm saying, the scriptures say, if it be possible.
Be at peace with all men.
But if
Yeah,
it's not possible, you gotta get busy.
yeah, con.
I would just like
That's
that.
what I said.
We harmless in
we
a
harmless.
sense where we're not gonna hit you.
We harmless, but we not no bitches. Don't
Yeah,
get it
yeah,
fucked
yeah,
up.
yeah.
Because look, that
But
first
I-
walk off was cool, and after Shalom hit him with the whole comeback. But when he would have came back one more time, you would have had to throw the hands.
Con.
But I'm
Yeah,
asking
yeah,
when
yeah.
the throw hand.
But but he was mad drunk. He was like, he wasn't in the right
That's
mind.
also why when I smelled his breath, I smelled the alcohol. And you want to know what it reminded me of? My own pop. I'm keep wanting to. It reminded me of my pop, and it made me calm down.
Remember, because strong drink bring out those emotions, man.
They do though.
And so
That's why they call it.
it.
That's why they call it
Wine and spirit.
Spirit.
Because whatever mood you in right now, or what was on your mind, would elevate.
Wine
Yeah.
affects the brain in a merry way. You know, because
Merry
wine
way.
doesn't get you drunk enough to make you like that. It gets you lit. It gets you happy. You know, when
Happy
you
and
that.
a little
Yeah,
mellow.
hard drink will open you up to spirits.
It does. Hard
Liquor
drink is too
opens
powerful.
you up to spirits. It just fucking depletes you of nutrients, hydration.
Ultimately,
And it just-
you know, this Ego's kingdom is falling,
Yeah, bro.
Walk around lit.
You know, another thing too is, just
You would've
we'll
rocked
keep
it.
it moving.
I was about to
Strong
I
drink
was.
also
You were
does
ready
something
to.
to the brain
I was
where it
about
would cloud the judgment of
thought
the
about it. I
right
was like,
thing
you know
to do. It's like I'm super drunk and then you get that what do you call that bucket or you said that and you get gangster and then you get real tough and then your judgment is like I don't give a fuck and whatever can happen in the future
You
is
be like, man, fuck it.
whatever
Happened.
yeah you get like
And
that.
that ain't wise. That ain't wise.
That's the key.
We done all been there.
That's
though.
when you
We
wake
done
up.
all been there.
You wake up
Oh,
and
yeah.
like,
He get mad at me for just stepping up and say, hey. All I said was, bro. All I said was, hey. Fuck you, asshole. I'm like, okay. You obviously drunk.
I said, can you walk around this way, please?
That's
Yeah,
really
so that's what it was.
He ain't like
yeah.
that.
you stopped him.
I stopped
made
him
him walk around.
because he's with 3 of his women.
Yeah, so then he got
So
to
he wanted to be tough. But I'm at the end of the day, bro, why would you even want to get into it with young
You could have
guys?
just said, damn, my bad. My bad. I ain't.
Why would you want to get into it with young guys and you drunk? How many videos you seen of an old, fat dude, I'm talking about any race, right? Old, drunk, and fat, drawling, and everybody telling you, chill the fuck out, and it's one hit, and he's gone. Now he'd been sitting there, he'd been sitting there for like the next 30 minutes.
Right.
And his equilibrium thrown off. As soon as his brain hit the skull, it's a wrap.
He would have been.
You drunk too?
He would have been out for the
Probably
count.
would have had a heart attack. He would have been asleep. Then they'd have been like, oh, attempted
Nah,
murder.
I didn't want them women to call. They would have
I
called
didn't want
police.
that either, y'all.
Well, that's why you don't swing first.
That's why I wasn't gonna
exactly.
swing.
But I didn't want him to swing because he would have.
Because when he went like this and his daughter grabbed him, I was like, oh, please let him go.
We got all on
If
camera.
he would
You
have,
swung first.
that's what I'm saying. If he would have swung on you, he would have caught it. But I'd have caught him with a 2-piece, 2-piece and a biscuit. Huh?
It's Proverbs.
Yo, keep walking, bro. Like,
Go ahead. It's Proverbs 29:22. It says, "An angry man stirreth up strife, and a furious man aboundeth in his transgression."
That's true.
It's hard to,
Two
it's hard
peas
to
in a
come back once you're there, man.
Yeah, I wasn't angry.
Nah, I'm talking about him.
Oh, yeah. Why you think I kept saying,
Yeah.
aren't you white?
Angry man. He was.
I was calm.
So
Yeah, bro, we
when
know.
it goes into a
Oh,
battle,
y'all see
We
me
know.
there.
We already
it's kind
know.
of like
That's what I'm saying.
it's kind of like
No, come
consumed,
here.
right?
Yeah.
It's like
Come
overindulged, yeah. You consumed into it.
Yeah, his pride
Make you
was
into a rage.
his pride was hurt. He had his daughter out there. You know, he had to be a man.
Well, you know what? AKA called blacking out.
But hey, part of being a man, if you know you see a bunch of men and you got your daughter with
Better
you,
use wisdom.
you're as
Oh, yeah,
wisdom,
yeah. I'm
you're
like,
trying
got it.
your first instinct should be diffusing. Yo, I gotta diffuse this shit so I get my girls home safe. Because it's just me. But a bunch of
kill you, man.
yeah, but you're doing all
Do
that.
it.
Now you're putting yourself, then you're putting your girls at harm because
Yeah.
you don't know these men.
I could be a psycho. We could
You
be
could be a
psychos.
psychopath, you know what I
I
mean?
don't care if she there or not. Yeah.
And fucking take, you know what I mean? Like, yo, this crazy people. out
he
here.
wasn't paying attention. He was looking down to the ground. He was ready to stumble all over the tripod, bump into Shalawamia.
That's all great. I was even mad.
You know, Esau don't like taking orders
But
from
those
Jacob.
those are the experiences that we were talking about prior to starting. You know,
Right.
go through experiences and altercations, we learn from. Okay,
Yeah, that was the experience.
If that was 3 years ago. Oh no. You already know how it'd have been. I'd have been like,
There was a point in time even when Ariel was knuckling.
Yeah,
yeah.
was knuckling. Yeah, I've been there. I remember. I was there that day.
no, we wasn't there.
This
Bro,
hood.
CCB.
Yeah,
You don't think I was there?
Oh,
you
shit.
was there at the camp? I could have sworn we didn't make that camp that day.
I was there.
I think we just seen it on camera the next day.
It's either that or it wasn't them two. I definitely was there one day when McQuarrie was bumping.
Oh yeah, McQuarrie used to get it in.
McQuarrie used to get in all the time.
McQuarrie used to get it in. But also McQuarrie was a boxer.
He was good at it.
So he was already with the smoke. He was like, hey, all right, yeah, come on.
Yeah, he was with it. But he was with it. He's like, I wish you would. I want to knuckle. And that was his job. Cause he like, yo, I quit boxing to do the truth. So now it's like I'm just looking for any time.
Looking for the anytime I want.
I was there. I just going home to bring that quick jab on.
Where we at?
Yeah, go back there. We almost there. Probably like 20.
30. It was an hour and a half in.
Go to
Hey, yo, I got a quick precept for you.
Go ahead.
Proverbs 28:1. The wicked flee when no man pursueth, but the righteous are bold as a lion. All right?
I mean, at the end of the day, I'll say this, man. To that little whatever. It was actually nothing to really get pissed about. He was upset because I stopped him from coming past the camera and he was, he a little inebriated. And then calm down, man. Fuck, man. Like, all right, bro. Like, if you were sober, would you even be acting like that? But because also you already know how men get when they're around their women, right? I didn't touch his daughter.
It's not smart.
It's actually not. That's like if I was with my
She got
daughter.
in your face.
Huh?
She got in your face to stop him.
from And
But instead of holding him back,
Yeah.
she literally got in your face, face to face.
Yeah.
Instead of just saying, like, babe, stop. Or
Exactly.
Dad, stop. She got in your face and was like, yeah, something.
Yeah. Which you know she's a heathen
Yeah.
because she ain't supposed to be doing that. Getting between two men is a law on that, right?
You only see
Like
that
your
in
woman
House.
jumping in.
That's called privilege.
You only see that among
Battlefield, she would have been
Eve and Americans.
Yeah.
They were like Oriental Asians or East Indians or Arabs. They women would have been.
Yeah.
I'm like, my man.
Yeah,
We
yo.
ain't even supposed to be jumping in between two men like
Shit,
that.
Jake of all tribes is going, but
Eve probably would have knuckled. If it was Eve, she would have knuckled.
Yeah, verse 50, the new Eve.
Yo, you wanna know what's crazy? That motherfucker reminded me of my pop. Bro,
Yeah,
I've seen my dad drunk just like that and get belligerent just like that. And just be making dumb decisions when he drinks. Like, yo, bro, you see these young cats on the street, and you out here talking about kids. You ain't that age no more.
got that age.
One of these motherfuckers hit you one time.
Dad came home one time. Me and Dev was in the shower chilling. 2 o'clock in the morning. Came in sagging, gunning and shit like pussy roll fucking man.
No. I had it worse. I remember one time Pop was mad. I can tell you one time Pop came home as a little testimonial. This how you know drinking. This how you know drinking is fucked. I remember one time my Pop came home drinking late night. We all sitting there, me, my best friend, we was on the couch or whatever. My dad come, yo, put some more books, and bro, exactly like that. And then he like, come outside, little nigga. I'm like, shit, we go. I tell my best friend, yo, man, you know, just take it with a grain of salt. We walk outside. My dad got his gun on his hip. Takes his gun out. Bow, bow. I'm dead the fuck serious, bro. I'm dead, bro. And mind you, my dad got the stomach like that and everything. My dad walked around, bro. You old man, yo. When you was young,
Maybe, yeah.
Yo, this is Ecclesiastes 7 and 9. Be not hasty in thy spirit to be angry, for anger resteth in the bosom of fools.
Yep. Because let's just say I didn't have this truth, I would have hit it.
Yeah.
Right away. I also didn't feel offended. I didn't feel offended. So when he's yelling, I seen his anger, but it was like, there's nothing to match here. I said, oh, why'd you call me white man? Ain't you white? Yeah, I am. Ain't you black? I said, no, I'm not. Then what are you? There was nothing to get mad about.
Yeah,
and then he got roused up even more when his daughter came over. And that's what got his, because now, you know how men fight wars over women. Right. So his daughter come over, so now he's even more, and now he's and I'm over my head like,
See, another thing too, bringing out Ecclesiastes 7 and 9, it said, be not hasty, because the other guy is the fool. So the one that's quiet is more calm, collected, and he can observe and think a little better, and make a better shot.
I thought about the entire thing. I'm thinking, okay, I can hit him right now, but then I would be at fault, or I can wait till he swing. He not gonna hit me, and then I hit him.
But I'll wait because they justified. That's how you want to go about it.
That's exactly what I was waiting for.
But that's the spirit.
Like
That's the spirit of Esau.
So you're
I was calm.
You're anticipating. You're
Everything's
anticipating
on
a punch. Like, all right, we gonna throw it right or left?
Yeah.
I can see by his stance, he's probably gonna throw it right.
Bro,
I'm waiting for it.
If you want to know the truth, he didn't have a single stance.
No, he did.
He was
Push them here.
exactly. A push would have made him fall. Then his daughter came over. Then I said, okay. She puts her hand on him. I said, don't touch me, white woman. Don't touch me. Don't touch my father. I didn't touch your father. Well, I did push him back. He was too close.
Yeah, he was in your face.
You in my face.
Yep.
You spitting.
Push him back.
Push back.
Yep.
Now, if I would have pushed your father,
Really pushed him. He would have been in the street.
if I would have pushed him, we all listen. No, we ain't gonna get to that.
He'd have been in the street.
Yeah, bring it out.
But that's the spirit of Esau, man.
Yeah.
They don't like this.
It's Ephesians 4:31.
They also don't like men of color being bold.
Right.
They expect us to be a sheep unto them.
Right.
So go ahead.
It's Ephesians 4:31. It says, let all bitterness and wrath and anger and clamor and evil speaking be put away from you with all malice. Yeah, the Lord's slow to wrath, man. Just, we gotta be examples. Which he was.
I was calm.
You know what I'm saying?
I think that's what made him work matter. I was calm. I was like, do it. I'm gonna kill you. Do it.
I don't think so. It's daughter. That's spark.
Daughter got him a little.
The daughter thing. That's what.
He said he was gonna kill you?
He said he'll kill you.
That's the daughter
I will
right
fucking
there.
kill you. All right, then do it. Do it. Do it. Mind you, we have you on camera saying that. So technically, I was justified to hit him right there.
You was.
I was justified to hit him right there.
Yeah, because that's a threat to your life.
That's a threat to my life.
Come.
I was justified. But I'm be honest with you. Another reason why I didn't. We got these fringes on.
Right.
Correct. Yeah. And also you gotta understand, frustration and irritation brings out a specific vocabulary level, and then when you got wrath, brings a whole nother specific vocabulary
him calling me an asshole.
And you would say kill when you frustrated. You probably, the irritate.
Yeah, I got him on camera walking all the way back down the block to you. You know what I'm saying? So
it would have been justified. It honestly wasn't that deep, man. It really wasn't that deep at all. But I'm not gonna lie, the carnal side of me was hoping.
Brother, I already know how you is, man. I done stopped this man dozens of times, bro, from nothing, bro, in the world, bro. I done been there, done that, bro.
The carnal side, but then there's been plenty of fights I got into. Now, mind you, I wasn't expecting any fight. I was expecting.
Kind of did when he was
You
coming back. It's all shit.
gotta understand that, man.
Nah, bro.
Some brothers have just like a warrior spirit, man. It's just something.
right.
It's just something that's just innate in you. It's like it's hard to explain, man.
Bro, we've been fighting, knuckling, and playing sports all our lives. And now we got quenched coming to the truth. We came into the truth, and then it's like,
I just shut it off type shit. Yeah, shut it off. Yeah.
Why is the serpent as harmless as doves?
Yeah, because I ain't gonna hold you.
I
I literally meditate on one of my favorite genres of movies and TV shows is like medieval Vikings type of stuff.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
always been enticed
my
about.
favorite shit.
I've always been enticed about manly
Yeah,
shit,
fighting and
just
shit.
fighting.
You know how many
and
times
warrior
you
shit.
know how many times we
Yeah.
watched a movie?
Like Spartacus.
Yo, no,
Yeah.
every time we watch like a
900.
war movie, I always be in my head like, I wish I could go back and be in this
Just,
joint.
yeah.
Just to see.
I be wanting to go to war, come back, yeah. Like, yeah, what was your kill? Too much to count.
Like, yeah, like we belong in that time, bro.
And they have a feast.
We're tired of this bitch ass society, bro, where we can't even lay hands on a person that we, for
Society's
some dumb
watered us
shit.
down.
Well, the society has watered all men down, trying to make it more feminine. Now, mind you, I can't hold you, bro. We are warriors at heart, right?
Huh.
We are completely warriors at heart. So sometimes I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I be like wanting to
That's why we need
rumble.
to, that's why if I had more time, that's what I'm trying to get more time. I want to take up like MMA and shit, and like start
allow you to get it out.
Yeah, start fighting,
Allow you to
like
get it out.
sparring,
That's why I be wanting to
competitively.
spar, yeah.
So
Like now
but you
what
know,
we-
it's like the manly urge. Like you know, you got the brother in Chicago where Elder Malcolm, he actually is a BJJ black belt, and they got
Jiu-jitsu,
all the
right?
all the brothers,
Yeah.
all the brothers there, they all do BJJ.
Yeah.
So they get they warrior
So they
shit
get
out.
it out. Yeah.
But we ain't got that.
All we got
You
is
know what I
the
mean?
gym running.
Yeah, but
It ain't the same. It ain't the same.
It ain't. Sometimes I be on like my feed is nothing but like MMA, boxing and shit. So I be seeing, I be like,
You want to hit him up?
I be wanting to be on my Mike Tyson shit.
Right.
But you know, it's all good, man. It's all good. That's why I hope in the kingdom that the Lord give us like little missions and stuff. Like, yo, I need y'all to go. I need y'all to go. Yo, I created a new a line of beings over on this planet, and they get out of line. I
So
need
why do
y'all
you
to
think
go.
every time we talk about the kingdom, we always talk about what? We're gonna have gladiators fighting stadiums. Yo,
God.
bro, how many times we sit here and talk at camp like, all right, look, you have to hand me a farewell, but we're going to turn down spiritual, turn down the spiritual energy, and all you can do is hand-to-hand combat. But nobody can get hurt. We'll just use a spiritual bar to see if you lost, kind of like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
No, you can't get hurt. But we always talking about warrior shit.
Because we warriors at heart.
Look,
man.
look,
real though.
Look at this, Exodus 15:3. The Lord is
the
a man of war. Now,
bro.
now look at this now. When we came out of Egypt as little bitches at first, we was slaves, we was little timid. What's the first thing in
did.
Numbers that the Lord did?
Built the army.
He built armies.
armies.
There you go.
And
We
we
started
went to war.
getting busy. There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
It's in us, man. What did Abraham do when he found out Lot was in trouble? He clipped up with the homies. And they went down there and went to go get him.
He did.
Hey, the Lord about that action.
Yeah, bro. Bro, the Lord is a man of war, bro. So it's like,
But we
it's
also-
only innate in our spirit.
But we also have to understand. I know.
Look at Peter. Peter is a spirit
But you
that we all
gotta,
understand.
you gotta quench it a little bit.
You gotta, bro. We quenched it.
And then
Bro,
you gotta
Do you know
let
how much
the
shit I used to
spirit
get
take
into in
over.
the world, bro? Ask this man how many times, bro. He stopped me from dying. Bro, boy tried to pull out a gun out on me because I knocked his friend the fuck out. 3 dudes, just me right there, bull handed. I straight. I'm talking about.
Save me one, John, too.
I'm talking about. I put him. I'm talking about one of these joints. Not one of them like. I'm talking like a movie joint. I'm talking about. Doop. My man hit the ground. Boom. Stung. I can't even get up. His man tried to pull it.
Oh, he couldn't get my grip.
Come on, strong ass. Gripped him. He was trying to pull his gun out.
Yeah.
Come on, gripped him. Oh, what you doing? What you doing? I get up, mind you. I got a whole pulled hamstring on crutches. Still whooping this nigga ass. And this was a young cat. This ain't no old man. That's another thing. It's like, come on, that's what glory would I really have other than the fact that he was an Edomite.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm still gonna take that badge of honor.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all clip the
That's why,
Edomite.
like, yo,
Edomite.
in Jacob's trouble, man, I hope the Lord give us that Psalms 144:1, man.
Yeah.
Spirit. That's
course
just
he will.
like,
Yes, of course.
and in those times where the Lord lifts up a standard, I hope, bro, like sometimes the Lord be like, yo, I'm gonna put the spirit on you, I'm gonna let you fight. You just, you know,
Brothers gonna be like
fucking
Matrix,
one
like
v
Neo
one v
from
50.
Matrix.
You know what I mean? Like,
Let me give y'all something real quick.
Yeah, go bring it out, bro.
I give you, y'all gonna love this one. Joshua 10 and 22,
oh, I know that.
right? When he conquered the land of the Canaanites, the Canaanite kings, they gathered them together. Check it out. Joshua 10 and 22. Then said Joshua, open the mouth of the cave and bring out those 5 kings unto me out of the cave. And they did so and brought forth those 5 kings unto him out of the cave. The king of Jerusalem, the king of Hebron, the king of Jarmuth, the king of Lachish, and the king of Eglon. And it came to pass when they brought out those kings unto Joshua, that Joshua, which is really Yahweh Shai in the Hebrew, called for all the men of Israel and said unto the captains of the men of war which went with him, come near, put your feet upon the necks of these kings. And they came near and put their feet upon the necks of them. And Joshua said unto them, fear not, nor be dismayed. Be strong and of good courage, for thus shall Yahweh do to all your enemies against whom ye fight.
The Lord literally going to say he's going to put his neck
God.
foot when they next, bro.
Come, bro, that's what we're going to do to these devils,
The
man.
Lord said we're going to rule with a rod of iron.
Yeah,
You
bro.
don't even understand, bro, how, look,
That's not fair.
it is fair.
No, I mean, in the sense of like, goddamn, like.
Yeah, you're right.
It's ain't gonna be no way to stop us.
Goddamn them.
No way to stop
Yeah.
us, man.
But it's going to be, yo, bro, but that's why it says the saints will be what? Sing praises with a two-edged sword on their beds.
Yep.
Bro, why are you going to have a two-edged sword in your head? That's because even in the kingdom, bro, we going to be getting busy.
We're gonna fuck
We
these guys. We're gonna fuck them up,
welcoming
bro.
uprisings.
They gonna
Please
catch you, bro.
uprise.
Please.
Like, we have shit going on
God.
for the past 3 months. Yo, I heard they trying to get a little skirmish over there on Edomite land. All right, yo, yeah.
That's how we're going to round them up, too, bro.
Yeah.
I got a little bit more on that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 27, Joshua 10. And it came to pass at the time, Salakia, verse 26, Joshua 10 and 26. And afterward, Joshua smote them and slew them and hanged them on 5 trees. And they were hanging upon the trees until the evening. And it came to pass at the time of the going down of the sun that Joshua commanded, and they took them down off the trees and cast them into the cave wherein they had been hid.
So, Lockie, hold on real quick. If I'm not mistaken, that's a law of ours where if we hang somebody on a tree, you gotta bring them down by sunset, I believe. Something like that.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Something like that. I won't be wrong, but I know something like that. I read before.
Right. So they hung the 5 Canaanite kings, and it came to pass at the time of the going down of the sun, just proving that the men of the men of the Lord are warriors.
Yeah, warriors.
You know what I'm saying? What the
Yeah,
brothers
right.
are talking about.
We serve a warrior's God.
Warrior God.
Like,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
like, you know how they be like the God of War?
Yeah.
Bro, that's Yahweh.
Yahweh is the God of war, bro.
The God of War.
God of War, yeah.
Bro, mind you, the Lord don't even want effeminate. He said no Saudi or effeminate.
And the God of war is really the strongest God. Bro.
Exactly.
When you look at it.
Yup, he can control the whole shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it says here, and laid great stones in the cave's mouth, which remain until this very day. So you go over there, you find that cave, you might find the skeletons.
Oh, no, I'm pretty sure it's over there. They probably already found that shit.
And these devils gonna
probably
catch
in
you,
the
bro.
Vatican somewhere, bro.
Yeah, we found the cave where, yeah, bro, that shit real, man.
You know what? Psalms 144 had to be in play when we went to war because 3,000 brothers would go and 3,000 came back.
Well, you
know,
know,
that's-
plus too, when you read in Joshua, I think 1 and 26 or 2 and 26, where it says that one of you shall put 100 to flight, and 100 of you shall put 10,000
Oh,
to
that's
flight.
Joshua 23.
Joshua 23?
23, yeah, 23 or 26.
Or no, Leviticus 1 and 26.
Right.
Says that, and then Joshua 23.
Because
there
there was a lot of soldiers, right?
Yeah,
and they wasn't sure if they would win the battle.
26 is the same thing as Joshua 23. Yeah, man. So that's how you know we were always outnumbered.
Right.
Every time we went to
Every
war.
time.
But that was what was so special about our nation is that if you go with the war with the Israelites, your numbers don't matter.
Yeah,
Whereas
don't
in the
matter,
ancient world, they used to be like, oh, I have 10,000 men.
Or you watch movies, they be like this. King, they have 150,000 men. We only have 50,000 mobilized.
Right.
To us, to the
us,
Israelites,
so that's
a nation would be like when we were following the Lord,
Yo, we
like
wanted,
during David.
when we wanted, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna let you speak. But when we were following the Lord, we wanted less men because we wanted more glory.
Exactly.
We're like, yo, King David on the last
Like
one.
that 300. Look at 300. Those are Israelites.
Exactly.
King David on the
That's
last
where they
one
got
killed
the-
tens of thousands.
God.
I only killed a couple thousand. No, man, we need to no, King, how many you sending? I just need 50 of my elite. How many of them? 100,000. Yes. Can I go?
Yo, y'all brothers got
That's how it was.
y'all brothers got to really analyze in between. For it to be that way, you have to understand what type of fighting ability Jake had.
What type of shape
What
it
type
was.
of shape, instincts,
We like the real life straw hat pirates.
Yo, bro.
Real
like the
talk,
real-
bro.
It'd be like 5 people against 1,000.
Yo, look,
It's like, all right, they'd be like this. All right, so it's 5 of us.
You remember that?
1,000 of them.
You remember that?
Everybody
Oh,
get
when-
200.
bro.
Everybody get 200.
In Fishman Island.
Yeah.
It was 100,000 of them, and they was like,
They
they
was
all get
like-
off. And then you see Zoro and Sanji like, all right, look, man, you take 10,000 that way, I take the 10,000 this way, and they only
That's
fought.
crazy.
They only fought, but guess what?
That's
But guess
crazy.
what? The king, though, while they talking about who they gonna take, the king walk out in front of all of them like this.
And put like
And he-
100,000
he
down
turned- he
himself.
turned- he half-
It was a half army.
He turned on his spiritual energy. We're gonna say that. He's gonna turn on his spiritual energy, and just by looking at him, spiritual energy being 50,000 of them, 100,000 soldiers, 50,000 of them fell. They all were looking around like, what happened? Sanji and Zoro looking like, oh, all right.
20 minutes.
That's why in that scene when Leonidas was walking with the soldiers and those other soldiers came and he met,
Oh, he said, yeah.
he's like, you only had this amount of.
Oh, but that's not real history though. In real history, so if you want to know the truth of that, the real history is both those tribes, the Spartans and that other tribe that came, were the 2 warrior tribes of that land. They
Right.
were known for being warriors.
Right.
Now the difference between the two is when Leonidas came to those, it was like, how many of you are actually soldiers? That's not real history. The truth is, the Spartans and that other tribe that came were known for being warriors.
Yeah.
The only difference is
They switched it up.
yeah, they switched it up to make the story better. The only difference is, I think they were Argonauts, Argos, I think it was called. They were
Gideonites.
yeah, so they were the warriors that came. He's like, "Are you a potter? Are you this?"
Yeah.
They actually were known for being warriors, but they were their Edomite bullshit. Their culture was based on sodomy, so they believed that every man should have a lover. Every man should have a lover, and they would go to battle with their lover, because if you love the person next to you,
Wow.
you're gonna fight harder. So they used to
Crazy.
So this is part of their culture. So they used to go to battle and barely lose motherfuckers either. So you got the Spartans, who was like, oh, LA, we ain't with all that foolery. But on the other side,
Bunch of more soldiers. and
they was
shit.
a bunch of most, but they will go to battle and barely lose soldiers because this is my partner, and you're not gonna die, I'm not gonna die. We got a crazy bond.
Yeah,
They will
yeah,
go to
yeah.
ha.
You see that with certain characters in Spartacus too.
Oh yeah.
But in that
Well, that's
scene,
where it
he's
comes
like, Spartans, what is your profession? You know what I mean?
And you know what's... No, go, brother.
No, I'm saying, but that, the real history of that is that other tribe that came to fight with them, they were known as warrior tribes. So the Gideonites or the Spartans, and I think it was Argos, or I could be saying the name wrong, but Argos or Argonauts or whatever, they were known for warriors too. But in the movie, they made it seem like, no, you're just potters and everything. No, them motherfuckers was getting busy. That's why when the first wave came and he sent the other tribe in, he was like, yeah, they created much chaos. Remember, Leonidas was like, they showed themselves warriors.
Yeah,
But
they did their part.
They did their part. Exactly. Now, mind you, there's a story between the Argonauts, the whatever they call it, and the Spartans, where this is where the original 300 came from. They did a bet. You give me the top of yours, I'll give you the top of mine. Whoever is last standing is the best. So they went to war. So let's just say 300 of the Argonauts, 300 of the Spartans, they all went to war. Argonauts, boom, boom. By the morning came, there was only one Spartan standing. Doom. And then all the rest. And then you see the king of the Spartans, like, I told you we're the best, because that's another story. That's another story. You know, I'm always into my history shit, but that's another story about warriors, bro. So you had the Moes, the Flame Games over here. Obviously, they was getting busy. They wound up winning the battle, but only one Spartan was standing left. So they was like, Spartans are better. Now
Probably mad as shit in their honor with the Dow to fill. Most of the kind of shit. The first one to die wins.
Well, remember it was
the first one.
It was a bet with the king. It was a bet with the king that I guarantee you a Spartan would be standing last. Huh?
No, the joke I said in the group chat earlier, the dude that was working out, probably watching TikTok.
I probably seen that.
It was lifted. It was lifted. I was like, I love lifting.
I like the big black, the he be talking. He was like,
and I seen it. He's like, hey,
he
you
from
know
Jersey.
Oh, the joint when
Jersey,
the boy was
big black
squatting.
boy, he be talking that shit too. He be
Yeah.
talking-
I like working out with
fuck with
people.
him,
I like
yeah.
working out with people who gonna give it 144%. If you gonna be in the gym and you give me 30%, and I'm sitting here going like, bro, you moving too slow.
Yeah.
Oh.
You in there to put pain in.
Yeah, bro. If you ain't putting pain, you ain't gonna get no gains, man. Go to war. Go to. You have something?
reading Maccabees again. I'm reading Maccabees this week.
All right.
One of the Maccabees this week. You talking about Calvary. Read this little excerpt real quick.
Go ahead.
It's the second Maccabees, chapter 11. I'm gonna start at verse 6. Now, mind you, this is the battle of Lysias, right? He had 80,000 infantry and thousands in the cavalry. So I'm gonna start at 6. It says, when Judas and his men heard that Lysias, now this is in the GNT, Salaki. It says, now when Judas and his men heard that Lysias laid siege on their forts, they and all the people cried and wept, begging for the Lord to send a good angel to save them. Judas was the first to take up his weapons, and he urged the others to join with him, risking their lives to help the other Jews. So with great eagerness they all set out together, but they had not gone far from Jerusalem, when suddenly they noticed they were being led by a horseman dressed in white and carrying gold weapons. Now that's the angel.
It's an angel, yeah.
Yeah.
All white with gold, bro.
All white with gold weapons, bro.
That's
Yeah.
Dino.
And then you know that gold was
Shiny.
pure.
Shiny.
But you know it was shiny because keep reading, bro.
Yeah. So they was basically
I did a
praying,
whole
and
report on this whole thing.
it was just looking like, yo, who leading us?
Actually, Howard Shah Zion made us study this drawing, and I wrote a whole report on it. They learn it, but my breakdown was crazy. I got different. But go ahead.
Verse 9.
My breakdown was crazy. You can't tell me my breakdown. I remember I just showed. I called y'all. Like, yeah.
It's verse 9. It says, immediately all of them together thanked Yahweh for his mercy. He had made them brave enough to attack not only men, but even the most savage animals, or even walls of iron. Now, mind you, we had like 80 elephants too.
Yeah,
bro.
that's
84
elephants.
elephants.
This is what I'm saying. During that time, they were going against war elephants. They were going against war elephants with armor and everything.
Yeah.
So think of, you remember Lord of the Rings?
Yeah,
That one joint when the elephants was coming?
Yeah.
Think of that. But your numbers
Or
are
300.
completely dwindled. So 80 was it 80,000 of them?
80,000.
80,000 of them was probably only maybe about, I think it might tell you, but I think every time it was a number, it was always like this: 80,000 to like 10,000. It was like 300 to like 5,000. It was always numbers like that.
10 times.
It was always like 10 times the number.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to say, I put a whole report together, bro. I'm talking about.
This is a quality over quantity in this one.
Yeah. Well, remember at this time, this is how you know an angel had to be leading them, right? The Lord was with them because, remember, these weren't technically warriors.
That's what I'm saying.
They were.
This is regular people off the block.
This is during the Hellenistic
That's what they
period.
did it in the Spartacus.
Yeah.
What is your profession? What is you?
Carpentry.
You? Oh, yeah, we all warriors
Farmer.
here. Yeah, they were just regulars.
This is during the Hellenization period, during the Greek empires,
Yeah.
right? So you remember that we didn't have an army at the time. We were under subjection under what's the king Samak?
You're talking about Xerxes or Antiochus.
Antiochus. Because remember the son, because Antiochus is the son, right?
Antiochus the
That-
fourth.
Antiochus
Epiphanes.
Yeah, Epiphanes, right? So what happened to Antiochus Epiphanes at this time? He wanted to rule and be known like Alexander the Great.
Yeah.
So to do that, because every Greek king would allow us to have our customs.
Yeah.
He would allow us to have our temple, allow us to worship our God, allow us to do all these things, right? But when he came onto the scene, he was on some shit. I need to be great. I want to unify everybody under one religion and one banner. So what he did was, this is when they started destroying our temples, and then they basically they passed laws. It's kind of how they do in America. They passed laws that stop us from worshiping our God. So we're not allowed to worship Yahweh no more. We're not allowed to go into the temple.
You had to make sacrifices to pigs.
Exactly, you had to make sacrifices to make pigs. You had to do things. And so basically what happened was, Judas Maccabee, now just fast forward, Judas Maccabee was in the temple with another Jake, right? And soldiers came and told him like, yo, what are y'all doing in this motherfucker? Hey, yo, man, we chilling. Yo, sacrifice this pig upon Yahweh's altar. The one Jake that was with Judas Maccabee, the hammer, was about to do it. Judas Maccabee, being more fearful of the Lord, was like, what the fuck? Wound up killing the Jake for trying to kill a swine on the joint. Like, pussy, what the fuck is you doing? It's Yahweh or nothing. Right. And then when the soldiers seemed to kill him, Judas Maccabee, oh shit. Then he killed the soldiers. Then he called his son, Junior. We call him Junior because he actually inherited the name, the hammer, afterwards. And then he said, yo, man, I already did it. It's war. It's war now. It's war now. Fuck it. And then they started going to town, and it started spreading. Town to town spreading. You go to town spreading the message like, yo, we not fucking with this no more. Because remember, this is the first regime that didn't allow them to worship Yahweh. And then I guess the Spirit of the Lord came
laying
upon
down shit.
Judas Maccabee. And so now when we get into these accounts that he's talking about, there was a battle after battle, but each battle was greater than the other. So let's say you start, which is me and you.
Kept getting bigger and bigger.
So let's say just
Kept
us.
triumph from the previous.
Perfect example. Let's say it's us. Us right here in our camp. We kill Esau. Right? And then all of a sudden, in Pittsburgh and Lancaster, everybody started, yo, you heard what happened with these brothers? Y'all heard they straight uprising. Let's go join them.
Yeah.
And then we start going from town to town,
taking over
bigger
shit.
and
bigger.
bigger, controlling provinces. And that's now, mind you, obviously we're not going to do that. This is for educational purposes. Anyway, disclaimer: we are not carnal creatures. All right, we're waiting on the Yahweh Shemel Shah for vengeance, but we're just giving layman's terms and understanding of what's going on and what time frame this was and why it was happening. This is where you get the whole gymnasium thing from. Remember the gymnasium?
Yep.
So what they did was they built right next to our temple. They built a gymnasium and it said, new law, everybody has to go into this thing naked. Only men, you got to be in there naked. So they were basically defined. Remember, we're not allowed to. We're not supposed to look upon the nakedness of another man. We're not supposed to be, doing all that blame game bullshit, right? So, go ahead, brother, read that. I'll just kind of give context to where it's coming from.
That was beautiful though, bro, because at this point, the king and what's his name, Antiochus, he's dead. The son Riz,
Antiochus,
whatever.
said his name right.
I believe
So,
Antiochus.
he made-
the way they would say it.
Before he died, he made peace with the Jews.
Oh, that
Right.
was the father.
Right. Before he died,
But
then
his
the
son took over.
The son took
and the
over.
son is the one who was like, I need to get up up from underneath the shadow of my father, and I
Yeah.
want to be known as the greatest.
Right.
So he wanted to be better than Alexander the
He
Great.
wanted to be known as the one who brought all of the people together as one.
Yeah, because what was Alexander the Great doing? Trying to conquer the known world under one banner. So he wanted to do the same thing. So the Greek known world, he was like, look, man, these Jews over here, yeah, they might be living peacefully and paying tribute, but I don't like that they worship another gods other than ours. And that's where all this came down.
That's when you get Hellenistes and Gentiles, Greeks, Jews, and all that. But Christians don't read the Apocrypha, so they don't know this history. Therefore, when they see Galatians and Romans and either Greek and Jew and Gentiles, they think of the other nations and other people because they don't know the history of why it even went from the Hebrew to Greek and Latin.
Right. All right. So this back in 2 Maccabees 11 and 9, continuing in 9. He says, and he had made them brave enough to attack not only men, but the most savage animals or even walls of iron. So they marched in battle formation, and with them went one whom the Lord in his mercy sent to fight on the other side. Then they charged into the enemy like lions, killing 11,000 infantry and 1,600 cavalry.
How many was their number? What does it say?
Well, it said 80,000, but they only killed 11,000.
No.
Oh, our number.
I know this is the 80,000 battle. This is the biggest one. I think this is the biggest one.
Bro, the biggest one was 120,000.
So, all right. So right after this battle right here, it was known. So right after this battle right here, just to give context, Antiochus and Antiochus, however you want to say his name, he heard about the great feats of the Israelites. So he went and called his greatest general. He called his greatest general, yo, I need you to come handle this insurrection. You the only one could do it because everybody else is fucking up. So he went and called the bull, 120,000, most renowned. Boom, he come through thinking, all right, we gonna handle this. Mind you, they got lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my, they got fucking, I'm dead serious. They had everything. Remember, this is an entire nation versus a small skirmish of Israelites, bro. This wasn't, we ain't have no tens of thousands. This was straight like, so mind you, they had 80,000, but we did such a decimation that they had to pull back. Remember, they went in there like lions. It said they went in there like lions. They had the Spirit of the Lord on them where they was just in there like, fuck it. They got elephants right here. The average person would be scared of a fucking war elephant. These motherfuckers running up, probably slicing the fucking legs of the elephants and shit. Fuck this motherfucker. Kill it.
That shit crazy.
You know what I mean?
8,000 pounds
It's
just
like
stomping you.
When you really read it, bro, the Lord is playing with them.
Yo,
You
bro.
got a small number against a great number, right?
When
A
it's
small
also-
number is going to defeat the great number to the point where the rulers is like, all right, yo, look, what y'all want to do? We going to write the letter, peace treaties, and then they'd be like, fuck that. We sent 80,000. Now we're gonna send 120,000.
But
Like
I
fuck
think
it, we
might
gotta
actually
win
say
this
it, but
time.
he sent his top general this time.
Yeah, Lysias.
Like, yeah, there we go.
He was one of them. This is what it's going
All right,
into.
go ahead,
So
go
they
ahead,
just
go
keep, bro. It's
Yo, I
Lord
swear they
playing
didn't make
with
a
him,
movie.
bro.
This shit was epic,
He
bro.
just playing with him. Yeah, so.
300 is identical.
Nah,
They need to make it.
No,
they need to make it
bro.
this, bro.
That was like
the
where-
Maccabees.
Yeah,
right here.
but
This is
Israelite like the
This
stupid
right here
story.
would make the Spartan 300 look stupid.
Yeah.
This right here, bro, the starts from the
It gotta be like
Kill
a
us man in the temple.
3-hour movie, bro.
Bro, this one should be a 3-hour movie, 2 parts. 3 hours and 3 hours.
Yeah,
Or
bro.
what they do when they did the Marvel John, not the Marvel John, the DC John when they made the fucking 8-hour John. They might do one of those.
That shit was crazy.
That shit was crazy. But go on,
Alright, 2 Maccabees 11 and 11. It says, then they charged into the enemy like lions, killing 11,000 infantry, 1,600 cavalry, and forcing the rest to run for their lives.
See, they retreated.
So most, it says, so most who ran were wounded and had lost their weapons, and Lysias managed to escape only because he ran away like a coward. And it continues to say, Lysias makes peace with the Jews. Then they send more. You know what I mean?
No, so I don't think Lysias was the general. It was another general that they sent. It was the king was so raw. Things like, I know y'all not losing to these dickheads, bro. We are the Greeks. We are the boy lovers.
Lysias, okay, so Lysias was Antiochus' son's guardian.
Yeah, but there's
guardian.
there's a general that they sent like, hey yo, take the biggest, you know what I mean? And bro, they wound up losing that one.
They already cooked him, though. Bro, they already cooked him.
Yo.
Every chapter is a different general, then they cook him, then they rise another one
so
up.
they keep sending different people. Like, yo, you go handle it. Oh shit, all right, well you go handle it. Oh shit, oh well you go handle it. You know what?
Yeah, because it was
Calling my greatest. You go handle it. Lost
it was
again.
a dude named Timothy. They killed him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. That was pretty much the point.
Yeah, but it's basically the point. But that just goes to show how the Lord, when the Lord is with us, man, who can be against us, man?
The number just
And how the Lord always used small numbers to show His power, right? All you saw was an angel leading the army.
That's why the Lord chose us in Deuteronomy 7:7. He was the least of the not that he was big in numbers, but he was the least of the numbers.
Most High does equality over quantity. Always does that way. But in the kingdom, it's gonna be a little different. You're gonna get quality and quantity.
Yeah, he was a big shit.
Remember, it says that one angel can destroy the earth.
We like 2 over 2.
All right. Somebody got the whooshes?
That was the Lucius.
That was.
what you got like a month?
Good. I don't have anything.
Did they get that way to find the Lord? Is that just his?
I was just looking up some history on I could read later on
Just let me know, brother.
Yeah, we already
on what y'all going into.
This was epic.
Con.
Bro, I wrote an entire report. Like I'm talking about the how much the armies were, how many elephants. I was going. I read the scriptures and I went into like accounts because the Greeks wrote about this war too.
Con.
That's how you know our people were real.
That was Antiochus Epiphanes.
Yeah.
Con.
elders had already went in. They already picked everything out.
But go.
So Zephaniah 3:8, it says, "Therefore ye wait upon me, saith Yahweh, until the day that I rise to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms and pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy."
There you go.
So the Most High not coming back, man. I feel like He's sending His Son Yahweh Shai with the full wrath and vengeance that He feels within His spirit, man. And Yahweh Shai is going to make a statement. That's why this is going to be the final war. All right, this is going to be the most talked about thing in the history of the world. All right, when Yahweh Shai comes out the sky with His armada of angels and wages war with the entire earth, and it's going to be an overwhelming destruction and victory, man. With no casualties on our side and 100% casualties on the enemy's side. And then the Lord's going to enslave them, and we're going to take the kingdom by force. We're going to put all the nations into subjection, specifically Esau into harsh slavery. Then 1,000 years, they're going to be put to death, eradicated, and then the heathen are going to be forced to follow our customs, our laws, pay tribute to our nation, pay taxes to us, and then in exchange, they get to live in a peaceful world.
The great thing is, you don't got to believe it for it to happen.
That's what's going to happen, man.
All right, so with that, Lord willing, brothers and sisters will edify. We give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makakadash.
And double honors again to our elders and apostles. Peace, blessings to the sincere brothers and sisters, and shalom to the elect. Shalom.
Shalom.